Collision 28 spec with me on the track. Freestyle Friday, yeah, we had to bring it back.
Unfocused.
Yo,
We back.
that's right. We are back. Episode 316.
Yeah, I'm T,
I'm AJ Twist.
and this is Gulpin's episode. Gulpin is whack.
Is that what
Whack.
it says?
The stomach Pokemon.
Okay.
This fool don't even have a stomach.
Exactly, because he is a stomach.
Damn.
He don't need one if he is one, you know? You ever
That's
think about
deep.
that?
That's deep. I'm not ready for all that. Right
That
now,
fool has a big mouth, so like that actually makes sense. I'm not too mad at that because that kind of tell me something I didn't know.
Well, okay,
You
fine.
know?
You put it that way, I guess.
All right, so we got some starting off on a good foot.
Yeah, if you guys
think.
didn't get it from that little exchange, this is a podcast about video games,
About
comics,
deep
anime, nerd stuff.
And deep thoughts.
But yeah.
This is a show, a podcast about blowing your mind.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do.
We do a lot of that. All right. But yeah, that being said, we usually start this podcast off by telling you what you've missed in our lives. We don't really care if you care or not, but we're gonna let you know anyway.
But I want to hear what T's done. You know.
Yeah. All right. So for me,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go for it.
let's see. Been playing Splatoon kind of aggressively. A lot of Splatoon.
Aggressively.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn more like battle tactics, like how to like trap people into my game. Cause I feel like I've been trying to learn how to get good at doing things, which is good. There's a point where you have to learn how to draw people into your game, and I feel like
Okay.
that's what I'm kind of trying to learn a little bit more now. I'm getting a lot more kills. That Digimon, I had an annoying experience. I thought I had bought my Gomamon already, but then it wasn't showing up, and I couldn't find a receipt anywhere. So I bought it again. I only meant to get 2, so now I have 5.
So the first one that came, was that the one you bought second, or was that the one you bought
I think
first?
that's the one I bought second.
Fuck. So the first one you bought just took forever, huh?
Yeah, it took forever.
Damn.
So now I have 5 Gomamon, 1 extra. So I don't know if I'll sell it or just give it away to somebody. I'll probably give it away to one of my friends that needs it one day, because it's a good card. It's a really good card. Never see rookie hollows,
True.
Never, but pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare you see a rookie hollow.
It's unusual.
So yeah, I've been tweaking my Hex Plowmon deck for Digimon. I've been watching that show Midnight Mass. Holy shit, that show's fucking creepy. I'm watching that. Squid Game. I started Squid Game.
Oh, for real?
Shut the fuck up about it.
Okay.
And you know what? It's worth the hype. I was
Yeah?
pretty fucking into it from the very first episode.
Yeah, I kind of want to get into that.
Have you ever seen Battle Royale?
No.
You've seen.
I've been part of battle royales, but
Oh,
I've never seen
shit.
one.
You've seen Hunger Games, though, right?
I've been in one, but I've never seen one.
Damn, that's even more games.
Would you say?
You've seen Hunger Games, though, right?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
all of it, but I've seen the first.
So, basically, it's very similar to Hunger
First
Games.
movie. Yeah.
People are forced into a scenario of survival.
I see.
The winner gets some dope ass shit. Everybody else dies. That's their prize.
Mm.
It's really good.
May the odds be forever in your favor type of shit, huh?
Yep, exactly, exactly. I've already read it once when I was young, like in high school or college. The Five Rings, Musashi, that book. I don't know if you know about that. It's a book written by
Books?
It's a book written by
What's a book?
Well, I got something for you for that. Perfect. So it's a book written by Musashi, one of the greatest warriors and greatest philosophers of all time, right?
Okay.
This is his concept and how he looks at strategy and life and battle and how the three are all connected. And it's a very fucking heavy book, very difficult to
It
understand.
sounds like when Sokka was learning his training and
what?
Avatar.
They
It sounds like
definitely,
that.
they definitely took elements of Musashi in there.
Yeah.
A lot of random animes and cartoons we like will take elements from that and use little parts of that
Right,
as
right.
something the teacher teaches the student. Like Iroh says a lot of quotes from Musashi's thing, I'm pretty sure, or things that are very close to what Musashi says.
Right.
Anyway, Kenshin says a lot of things that are obviously, from Musashi's period.
Okay.
But anyway, it's a very difficult fucking book to read and to put together in your head when it's fucking hard,
Damn.
right? And I've read it before and I was like, whatever. But they have it on YouTube now and you can listen to it. Holy shit. It absorbed into my head way better. I felt so fucking smart. Like after listening to it, I'm like, damn, bro. That's interesting. Like just the way he looks at battle and controlling your enemy, and like that's also part of life. If you want something, you gotta control the opponent, and like
Right.
it's just crazy. It's really cool stuff. So I really recommend anybody, especially people that play fighting games, to listen to this.
I was gonna say, have you've been applying that shit to Splatoon then, huh?
No, I should have been, but I was listening to it while I was playing Splatoon.
Oh, okay.
So, but I don't think I was applying it to Splatoon.
Okay.
But for fighting games, bro, there's like a whole section that's actually about sword dueling and how to control your opponent. And I swear you can easily equate it into fighting games.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, movement's everything. No wasted movement. Every move you do should be getting you to your goal. And I'm like, Soul Calibur, ring outs. Like,
Yeah.
even if you're not trying to ring out, you should be pushing them there.
Yeah.
And getting them in the angle for it. That way, if things go wrong, knock them out.
True. Okay.
And I'm like, damn. There's little things like that. I feel like it'll be real helpful for fighting gamers. Probably even shooting gamers, too. I don't know. But it's really cool shit.
Depends on how you like apply it, how you interpret it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, one thing he says, there's a lot of strategists, but there's not a lot of people who study strategy. And I was like, what? he's like,
Okay.
yeah, it's not enough to come up with strategies and stuff. You gotta study what strategies are and how they work and how life even flows with strategy. And I was like,
There's a lot of rappers
Jesus.
out there, but no one studies rapping, you know.
Exactly. So yeah, Musashi 5 Rings has been really good. There's been a lot of dope ass trailers. There's a movie I've been hearing a lot about, a horror movie I've been wanting to see called The Black Phone. There's finally a trailer for that. It's got Ethan Hawke playing a villain. You never see that. He's always a good guy. And then what was the other one? I feel like there's something else. Yeah, I guess that's the major stuff.
I was going to ask you about about Splatoon. Going back to that real quick. So it's been a few months now, right?
Since it's been enacted.
Since you've been using that Pro controller.
Yes.
How you been feeling with it so far?
Oh, I think I thought I told you as soon as I started using it.
Yeah, but
Fucking love it.
But it's been months now. Like, you know, you still feeling the same about
It's
it?
great.
Or you had a different opinion about it now?
No, it's never broken on me. It's
Yeah.
never stopped working. It's so comfortable to hold. I don't have to stretch anything to fucking play. You know, like, cause like there's some things you do in Splatoon, like it's not a big inconvenience, but you gotta kind of like just stretch your finger, kind of like reach your finger a little further just to do one thing.
Yeah, or kind of hold it a certain way so you can hold multiple buttons at once.
Yes,
Yeah,
so you can like charge while throwing things or
Yeah.
like travel through ink while shooting. Yeah, exactly. But now, like you said, with this, like it's easy. Everything's easy. I can make corner moves quicker. You know what's something I could do ever since I got the Pro controller that I find really useful? I could see someone coming at me. They hit me with a shot. I can shoot the wall, go up the wall, jump off the wall, and shoot at them.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, I may not kill them, but, you know, I can get a fucking good shot off.
Mm-hmm.
With the other one, there was no time for that. I had to, like, turn the camera a little, put my finger in the right place to go up the wall, and then, like, jump off of it and then redirect the camera. It was so hard. It was so hard.
That's crazy.
And this new one, yeah, you're right. With the Pro controller, it's night and day. It almost makes me very impressed with my old self. I'm like, I was doing pretty wild shit considering I had that weak-ass controller that kept breaking on me and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. But anyway.
Mystic07, you haven't been here in a while, and you're a mod, apparently.
Oh, nice. Welcome back, mod.
I can't remember who you are. I'm sorry.
I was going to get to that. The Cowboy Bebop trailer. Have you seen it? The teaser?
Exactly what Mystic7 in the chat
Yeah,
here is saying, asking about it.
Yeah,
So,
I was going to get to that.
Yeah, so I've been actually watching Cowboy Bebop, the original anime, kind of to prepare myself, remind myself of the story and all that, and kind of like so I can compare it once it drops, the live Netflix version. But that little trailer that dropped, I'm not too mad at it.
Bro.
It was pretty good, man. Like,
The thing I told my friend was, he thought I was mad for my first text. I was like, this is not, and I put in capitals, not what I expected or wanted from Bebop. And then my next text was like, but I'll take it. Because it is good. Like, it is cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of not, like I said, if you were to ask me how I wanted Bebop to be done, I would have never said what they're doing. But seeing it, I'm like, that's pretty dope. You know, I like that shit. If anyone hasn't seen the trailer, I want to show like a little quick clip of it real quick.
oh, so I'll bring it up.
You don't have to put the audio if you don't want. But actually, you should, because there's a point I want to point out at the very beginning.
It's Marine. I thought so.
Marine!
Let's see.
But yeah, so...
I just haven't seen this name in the chat here forever. Jeez. All right, let's see. Bring this shit up real quick.
All
But
right,
yeah, so
for those that haven't seen the trailer and don't have visual to watch it here with us right now, the Cowboy Bebop show seems to have a very Scott Pilgrim, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels kind of feel. In other words, it feels like a Guy Ritchie movie. or an Edgar Wright movie, which is the guy who made Scott Pilgrim.
Okay, right. Yeah,
So-
yeah, I see that.
So go back a little bit, AJ, just a little bit more. Put the audio on for just a quick second.
Where did we find this dipstick?
We'll handle this one on our own.
Not a chance.
Not that way.
Pause it. How good are the fucking voices?
Yeah.
They sound like they're right out of the anime. When I first saw this trailer, I thought they were being dubbed over.
You know, I was worried, like they don't sound like I've been watching it, so it's fresh in my mind.
For you, it's even more fresh. Yeah, you probably hear differences.
So it doesn't sound exactly like it, but it sounds really good, like really close. Like I'm not mad. Like it'd be more jarring to hear it actually sound like them than it would be to sound like, you know, close and good enough, you know?
Right.
And it's there. Whereas like it's like I was worried about Spike. I was worried about what's his name over here?
John Cho.
Yeah, I was worried about him though, because you know I've seen him in you know freaking White Castle and all that, right?
Yeah.
Harold and Kumar and all that. So I was worried about him, but then he started speaking like toward the end a lot, and I was like,
He sounds right.
he has that good low voice type of, you know, talking and stuff like Spike actually does in the anime. I'm like, okay,
You know what sold it to me was when they were like, "We got a bounty to catch," and he's like, "After noodles."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yep, that's Spike." Spike. I'm like,
Yeah.
"He got it right," you know. And yeah, we already talked about that, Steve. But yeah, as like just the voice actor for Jet sounding so fucking good, and then immediately hearing Spike respond to him and sound pretty fucking close to the anime, I was blown away.
Yeah.
And Faye doesn't sound as close as them, but when she was yelling and she said something,
Yeah.
I was like, "You sound like fucking Faye now."
yeah. Like the first couple words, I was like, I don't know yet, but yeah, you start yelling at some shit. I was like, okay, that sounds like her. That has that right like feel, like right cadence and all that to her.
Yeah.
So yeah, it took me a while, but like as they started to talk more and show me more shit, I was like, okay, I could get on with this.
I can get on with this.
I was watching this with Cars, and she wasn't feeling. She doesn't like the way they look.
What?
Yeah.
They look great.
I think so too.
What doesn't she like about the way they look?
I
They
don't
look
know.
so good.
Something's bugging her about it, but I'm like, I'm down with it.
You know what's funny
I'm
that-
not mad at all.
Out of all the things I have complaints about, that is not one of them. I feel like they look so good. Like personally, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we talked about the voice acting. I kind of like
Play this.
the Scott Pilgrim type of feel. Yeah, you can drop them. I kind of like the Scott Pilgrim feel and interacting with the fourth dimension and shit that they're kind of playing with. Again, not Bebop, but I feel like it fits for what they're doing with this.
Looks more like a comic style almost, the way they're going back and forth like this, like the way the camera has that tilt and it.
That's very anime. Yeah, anime does that in fighting. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You're right.
Like a
I also
manga.
like these split screen things. That's what made me think of Guy Ritchie. You know, and then him like throwing the fucking screen back, like no noodles first, like very Scott Pilgrim. You know, very Edgar Wright. You know, and then I like that his trauma is expressed with him fucking thinking about Vicious and just like fucking getting into that mode again.
Yeah.
Almost like Kill Bill when she, you know, when the bride fucking thinks about one of the assassins, you know?
Right.
I was like, that's how it should be, because that's kind of what it is. Like, he changes totally when he sees Vicious, you know? Like, but anyway. Oh, this was fucking sick, too. Them fighting between the fucking camera. Holy shit, man.
That was some pretty cool, camera work there and stuff. And
Like, the fact that they used the bar, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, what are they doing with that? That like me, just as like a like kind of like an editor type of animator type of person. Like I was like, how the fuck are they doing this shit?
Yeah, that's
So,
work right there. You
yeah.
know they put a lot of time into doing that. And you know, I think I told you, I'm 50-50 about this. I
Like the fights
no,
or the what?
love the fights. Just this Cowboy Bebop live action.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm hoping for it, and I'm gonna watch every episode. But in my mind, I'm 50-50 on whether it's gonna be sick or not. But you know what? The most important thing I find about this, AJ, is that they tried.
Yeah.
They really tried. There's some serious energy put into
I
this.
like the way the ship looks on the inside right here.
Oh, it's so accurate, right?
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, dude. And dude, look at that shot of the
And then,
Bebop.
the shot of the Bebop. Like that's the other thing I was worried
By
about.
the way, you saw Bebop's written in that fucking fucked up way.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty.
No,
spot
but
on.
you know,
What?
That's probably Ed. Ed's the one who writes that on the side of it.
Oh, for reals? Oh, I haven't gotten that part. I thought it was already on there. No.
And, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like she's the one who painted it with the fucking weird font.
I'll
and
be
shit.
there soon. I'm almost done with the series.
Yeah, you're almost there. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
tell me soon.
I'll tell you.
But I feel like the weird font. I think she painted that on there.
think so?
I could be wrong.
don't know.
Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go back. I want to go back too. Anyway,
Like I said, I'll be there soon.
right. You tell me. Other than that, I have my ticket for fucking Dune tomorrow, so I'm gonna see Dune tomorrow.
I've been hearing about this Dune shit. I've been seeing trailers pop up everywhere. What is this shit? No, I'm just kidding. Fucking too.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I talked about it a lot one time. you almost got me there, fool. I was like, what? Yeah, the dude.
I didn't realize who was in it though. Like seeing one of the trailers recently, I was like, oh shit, there's a lot of fucking people in here.
I think you missed. Me and Cars were having a conversation about when the trailer first came out, and we're like, dude, all the nerd cultures are represented.
Right.
Marvel, DC, Game of Thrones. Fucking what was the other one? There's some. I think The Expanse. There's somebody from The Expanse in there. Like everything like nerdy and like epic. Star Wars. Like everybody from something is in that shit.
Yeah.
Thanos is in it. You know?
Oh, is he? Oh shit.
Josh Brolin. Yeah, he's in
shit,
it.
I didn't see that.
And so yeah, I got my ticket. I've seen the old one. I've auditorily experienced the book. The book is fucking amazing. The old movie sucks. If you want a good laugh before you watch it, if you plan to watch it, watch the old one. Because like there's some things in it where you're like, that's pretty dope, and then they just do some stupid shit. You're like, ugh. And then I feel like this new one's gonna be a great contrast to it. So anyway, got my Dune ticket. Excited to see Dune tomorrow. I'm gonna lose it. I'm pretty sure all the reviews are good.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to that. I think that's pretty much it for my Unfocused week. AJ, you want to go?
Yeah, sure. So for me, where's my actually let me show this off real quick since this is fresh in my head and I know this is one of the things. But for the past like couple weeks, like when I have free time, I've been making my own little personal web page. You can't access from the internet. Well, I can access it from the internet, but you guys can't. But I've been categorizing like for a while now all my Digimon cards, right?
Yeah, you told me.
And I made a spreadsheet out of it, right. I imported that spreadsheet onto like an actual database web server type of shit. And I fucking made a website that pulls that information and it shows me it here, and then I can organize it in different ways. So if I really wanted to, I can like hit this right here, and now it's organized. I don't know why it starts off backwards all the time, but I can put it in alphabetical order over here. I could put it by color. I could put it by rarity.
So sick.
So I can do all that now, right? And then I can click on one of these and actually see the picture of the card now and all the information around it.
You stepped that shit
and
up,
then
huh?
if I really wanted to, I can hit my little edit button right here and start editing it and inputting some information right here too. And it needs to look better now, so I'm working on that. But I got the mechanics working and shit. All this information just auto-fills on its own too. I learned how to make a dynamic web page. I was excited. I was like, how could I make a web page for a specific item without having to make a single page for every single item? And you could do that. It's called like a dynamic page using PHP and shit like that. So I've been fucking around with this.
Tai Chi says he was trying to do the same thing with his game catalog.
Yeah. Hey, let me know. You know, I have a system working right now. Actually, what I just did, because I also have this for my books, right? So all the books, like all my comics, like when I go like into like looking for some Sonic the Hedgehog, I want to make sure I don't rebuy some shit because I've done it before already. And so I have all the fucking comics, like the single old school comics that I have here. So if I'm ever in a comic book shop or something and I'm thumbing through issues, I'm like, okay, do I have this one or not? And I can just look it up here real quick.
Oh,
right?
that's dope. That's
so
tight.
I have that. I also have like a search feature. And I don't have it on this page, but I have it on my Digimon page where I can actually search for something. Like, bam, Greymon, bam, here's all the Greymons, or anything with Greymon in its name right here. There's a lot of fucking Greymons, actually. So I might add it to this part here. But what I just did just recently, because another part of my Unfocused week here is that I just got myself, my book came in. Oh, also I want to show off this new camera angle here too.
That's hard.
Where is my camera angle? So, Imbalance is one of the new books, or not new books, but actually this is one of the more recent.
Whatever you're doing with the camera right now is sick.
Yeah, there's a camera overhead.
That's fucking cool. All right, go on.
But this is one of the comics, like Avatar: Last Airbender. So this is a continuation from the actual show. And then they kind of like break down the stories that happen after what happens at the end of the actual show. And I've been collecting that shit, reading this shit. This is one of the last arcs, or one of the previous arcs, and I got it hardcover. I've been trying to collect them hardcover now, and so I ordered it. It came in today. Went to go pick it up, and then on my little webpage thing over here, I went ahead and input the information, hit enter, and it entered into my database. So that's all good.
That easy.
Yeah, that easy now. So I was like, cool. And I can just access it. I can access it on my phone too if I really wanted to. So that's what I've been fucking around with.
Okay.
And I guess got this book too, right? So I got that now. And then where's my list of? Oh, I don't have my document open. I was playing Super Mario World. I got kind of bored the other night, and I was like, I just want to play something that I know how to play, but I don't got to think about it too hard. And I was like, I just opened Super Mario World. I was playing that.
Okay.
And I started going through Donut Plains, and I'm in the fucking Vanilla Dome right now, and I'm trying to get the Star Road shit right now too. So I did that within like last couple like hours or some shit. I was like, okay, this is cool. Trying to remember how to do all that.
I always remember the Star Road was the first video game secret I unlocked by myself.
Right? Yeah. Like somehow I found that on my own too.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Actually, no. I think more so. I think I had cousins. I think I went to like a cousin's house or some shit, and I was like, what the hell? How'd you find this? And they kind of like, oh, you couldn't go through here. I was like, okay, I gotta try that when I get home. And it's like one of those type of things. But yeah, just playing that. I was trying to remember, like, how did I get to Star Road again from Donut Plains from that ghost house? Like, I got to the ghost house, and
There's
then
like a special little key that you have to put in, right?
yeah, like I don't remember what that key was at though, and I thought about it, and I was just sitting this morning eating breakfast, just sitting there thinking about it. I was like, man, where's that fucking. What was that route? I was like, oh, I think I remember what it is. And I just right now, too. I just did it right now, just before the show. On top of that, Last Ronin. So the Ninja Turtles comic book, right? I got that 4th issue. I read that. Dude, Splinter is, I wish I could went back and read it right now, but Splinter, dude. Splinter's a fucking, Splinter's always part of chiller, always like talk about peace, like, don't do shit unless you need to and shit like that, right? Well, in this issue, this is after, some of the other turtles have like already bit it, right? So he's in a battle. They're going to confront the Foot Clan, and they approach him, and then Splinter's there, and Splinter's just pissed off, dude. I never seen Splinter pissed off, dude. He was just talking shit to the Foot Clan and all that, and they're like, oh, let's resolve this peacefully. And he's like, I can't remember. I wish I could remember what he was saying exactly word for word, but he was just like, nah, fuck that shit. You're going to die today. Like, he was saying like shit like that. I was like, damn, Splinter's fucking gangster. OG, man. Yeah, for reals. He was scary, too. But yeah, so that was cool to kind of see a different side of Splinter that I've never seen before, like, as opposed to like the movies and whatever else I watched in the past. It was just different.
You know who didn't say what you said? The Foot Clan. They were not excited to see a different side of Splinter.
Nah, they weren't.
They were like, oh shit.
Well, I don't know. Just the way that ends, though, I don't know. So just leave it at that.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so read that. I'm kind of looking forward to the next one. On top of that, what else have I been doing? Oh yeah, so I've been at you gonna do my weekly round 1 rounds. I've been playing a lot of Bust a Move. They have this big Bust a Move cabinet there that you have like little like a little gun laser, like, so rather than use a arcade
it's a
stick,
fucking gun.
it's like a fucking gun. You point at the screen and shit, and you shoot your ball like that,
Which is
right?
perfect because that's what they're doing in the game. Oh,
Right.
that sounds so sick,
Right.
AJ.
And then so I've been playing that a lot. I get a lot of tickets on that easily, right? But I always get stuck. The pattern of the puzzle, like the whole game, is always the exact same. There's a huge roll of like purple, or maybe the color changes once in a while, but it's always the same shit. Huge roll of one color, another huge roll, and then they kind of mix it up a little bit. And then the more you go through it, the more it starts to get mixed up and get like random little shapes in there. Mm-hmm. And so I always get stuck at the exact same spot. And every time I lose, it says, oh, you got 34 lines. It's always 34 lines or maybe 35 lines all the freaking time. I was like, I got to get past this spot, man, because I'm getting pissed off.
That's your cap. Yeah, you're like, no.
But this spot gets weird because all the one color is connected, but then around that are just random different colors. And then once you get rid of the one color, you have all these like little just circles around it, just spots.
Oh, the little bubbles, little bubbles and shit. Oh, I hate them.
It's like, oh, here's a blue, red, blue, red, and this is different colors from there. It's like, and there's no one little link you can hit. Well, there is, but you got to get around other shit to get there. And it's like, there's no one link I can hit to drop everything. I got to cut through all this shit just to get to that part so I can drop it. It's just so annoying. And I got close though. I got to like 38 or 40 lines, somewhere around there. I got to. It was like, yeah, finally.
So for anyone that doesn't understand the passion of this obscure random game that AJ's talking about, this is one of the games that Unfocused was built on because we fucking love that game. Bust a Move. We like puzzle games.
Yeah, aka Puzzle Bobble. That's another
Bubble Bobble. Yeah,
you may know it as, right? But yeah, so I've been playing that version, but I've been spending a lot of money in that shit. But I've been getting tickets from it though. I'm already like at 1,000 tickets just playing that game alone. Over at round 1.
I told you, Bust a Move. I still think the best one is Bust a Move 99, the one for 64. It had all these cool different backgrounds and different music. I really like that game. But you know what'd be crazy? There was a 3D Bust a Move.
Imagine, I don't know about that, dude.
Imagine.
I don't want to.
Imagine you're with the gun, with the fucking fire, and you look up and it's a whole fucking wall. Of fucking shit.
A new Bust a Move just dropped, and I think it has a name 3D.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut
Let
up.
me see if I can look it up.
No, you're playing right now. Don't tell me that's true.
Was it called 3D? No, it's not. Oh, man.
Okay, good. Because I was like, man, I literally just thought of that idea right now. That'd be really weird if they just made that and I, like, picked that up out of the ether.
Googling. I wish I knew what the new game was called.
Big news.
But
big news. Maybe just up.
You think so? Wikipedia. Maybe Wikipedia would give me a list. Universe.
Oh, Bust a Move Universe.
Oh, what the fuck? No, I didn't mean to click that.
Oh, wait. You look Bust a Move. You meant... Okay.
Should I look up Puzzle Bobble?
Yeah, you should, because I forgot Busted Move is a different game too.
Oh shit!
Remember,
yeah,
that's
I
the
think
dance,
what they're
that's
showing
that
me
dancing
here.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it says supposed to move 2 dance. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
I do remember that. That game was the shit.
Yeah.
I did like that game a lot, but I like the puzzle one better.
Puzzle Bobble, maybe it's called.
No, Bubble Bobble.
No, it is Puzzle Bobble. But Bubble Bobble is different than Puzzle Bobble. They're the same characters, but a different style of game, though. Yeah. Bubble Bobble,
Really?
Bubble Bobble exists on the NES.
Holy shit! I don't know
Yeah.
why I even know that. Then okay, forget it. Let's talk about it later because my head's starting to hurt.
All right. I'll keep looking around for this shit right now, though. 'Cause
You
I
let me
want to
know.
know what it is now. But anyways,
All right.
We're live on-
anything else on your focus?
no, not really. We're just live on twitch.tv/collision28.
Unfocused podcast at gmail.com if you want to email us.
Yeah, that's right.
If you want to tell us things to talk about, comments on things we've already talked about. If you want to reach us a little bit liver on Twitter, we're Unfocused28 at Unfocused28 on
Oh,
Twitter.
I found it.
And you can also find us on Stitcher,
Yeah.
Spotify. What else? AJ?
Unfocused
Apple,
Podcast over
Apple
there.
Music, Apple Podcasts. Yeah, we're around.
We're
You
around,
can
yeah.
find us.
I can't figure out what's wrong. Oh, see?
Oh,
Look at
shit!
this shit. It is 3D.
Dude, that's-
Oh, shit.
Dude, this is almost what I was thinking, except I imagine it being more up above you, which is
Yeah,
scarier, which
yeah.
is like kind of because it'd be coming down.
Mm-hmm.
This is easier than what I thought in my mind, but also very fucking difficult looking. Oh, we're buying this, right? We're fucking buying this, right?
Yeah, it's been out for a couple of months now.
Oh, what?
Yeah, like, because I saw someone, like, talking about it. I was like, oh, that's cool. I should check this out pretty soon. But I never got around to doing it.
That's fucking funny. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to look into
Yeah,
that.
this thing exists.
down.
It looks scary, though. Man.
It does look threatening and like
Yeah, it's been out. I'm pretty sure it's been out for like a month or two now. That's
35th
interesting.
year anniversary.
That's
Damn.
wild.
Okay. All right.
You heard it here first, guys.
I think that covers our Unfocused weeks. With that being said,
Yeah, we have no reviews this week either, so we can't review any new Marvel or what was the other thing we were watching, like Star Wars.
We did
And
Visions,
none
right?
of that. We did Visions. Yeah, we talked about that last week too. So with that said, we'll just jump straight into this. This is the news. The news. Let me take a sip of this old-fashioned Venom. No, we have not seen Venom yet. Actually, I don't plan on seeing Venom. I haven't heard anyone say anything. I haven't heard anyone say that, oh, you got to go see Venom, for the movie itself. Everyone's been saying you got to see Venom for the stinger at the end.
yeah, that's what I've been
No
hearing.
one's been saying, like, oh, the movie is good.
Bro, that's the only reason I didn't see it, because, I'm a horror fan, and Venom kind of, like, leans more towards the horror vibe as far as, like, the murder and the fucking, joking about the killing and shit like that. It leans in the horror vein, but I wasn't excited about it, and everyone I've talked to says, meh. But, like you said, they're like, you gotta see that after credits.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
exactly.
so you already know, right?
No, I don't know exactly.
I mean, let's put the spoiler review on.
All right.
Spoiler. So we're going to a new level of spoiler here on Unfocused.
That's funny.
We're gonna spoil something we haven't even seen.
We're going to spoil ourselves.
Yeah, we're gonna spoil ourselves. That's the next level. So if anyone does not want to be spoiled for Venom, because I already found out, like, I don't mind because I don't know the plot of the movie. I just know what the end credit scene is. And if you only care about the wider MCU, you're gonna want to know about this. So let's talk.
Is there music?
I hear it.
Oh, why is there music?
Turn it off.
I'm going to turn it off. Stop playing music. Oh, you already stopped. Oh, it's
Okay.
because I pushed that button. Oh, that button works.
Okay, so Venom.
All right, Venom.
The end credit scene.
End credit scene.
He's in a hotel.
Yeah,
right?
we don't know what happens in the movie. Apparently,
I don't.
There's carnage.
Yeah,
There's carnage.
Yeah. Someone let there be carnage. So
Yeah.
So he's in a hotel room. I don't know why.
I mean, hey,
He's chilling, and he's just hanging out in the hotel room, and things start looking weird and flickering, and the universe starts changing around him.
Oh, okay.
Things start changing around him, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then after shit gets done shaking and changing and fucking up,
Uh-huh.
he's in a slightly different looking hotel room, and on the TV is J. Jonah Jameson saying Peter
Ooh.
Parker is Spider-Man.
Wow.
And the symbiote implies that it wanted to be here, and it's like, "What do you?" And Eddie Brock asks, "What do you want?" And he says, "That guy," and he points to Peter Parker, and he licks
Yeah.
the screen.
Interesting. That's a weird way to put it then.
Like I said, I might be missing things because I didn't actually see it. I might be like saying some things that are not quite right, but from everyone I've talked to that's seen it, I basically have the gist of what happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, he ends up in the MCU at
See,
the very end.
the fact that things change, like that's what I didn't know. That blew my mind right now. Like the fact that like things just go wiggly, whatever, and all of a sudden like everything's changed around him. That's weird. Like I thought it was more so like, you know, he's walking through the alley and like, you know, pushes someone on the side and Spider-Man comes like, hey, what the fuck, man, you know?
That's what we all would have expected. Yeah, that's what we all would have expected.
That's what I was kind of expecting, something like that, you know. But
I mean,
and then Tai Chi points out that Peter is unmasked, meaning like we got Tom Holland's
Yeah, you
face,
saw Tom Holland's face,
like
yeah.
in the actual like Venom movie, which is also crazy.
And you know, this confirms a few things that we have been talking about and speculating about, like as far as those studios being linked for these movies.
Okay,
And
yeah.
remember we talked about Tom Hardy wearing a fucking No Way Home hat.
Hmm.
So maybe we can expect to see him in No Way Home.
You
also.
think so?
Maybe. I feel like there's some connective tissue there. I mean, him wearing a No Way Home hat is a problem. Like,
Wait. Tai Chi says he was in a janky room. Then all of a sudden he was in a nice room. So that implies that Sony has no money, but Disney has all the money.
Oh, that's
right?
fucking funny. That's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh man.
Dude, I wonder if that was on purpose, like a little reference.
Now you're
But-
in MCU. Now you got like freaking free catering and stuff and nice rooms and.
So actually, this actually links to a piece of news I forgot I had. And today, Kevin Feige came out and talked about it because he's been
Oh.
dodging it. He's been dodging it, and he, you know, in the interview, you know him, man. He can disappear when he wants. But they asked him, and he was saying, "I'm not gonna say too much." He's like, "But obviously things are happening." He's like, you know, like, yeah, we worked with the Sony Studios on Venom. Like, we didn't make that public, but Marvel did work with Sony Studios on Venom.
Why did it suck then? Oh, I'm sorry.
Right?
Too soon.
And he said, and they asked, I guess in the interview, they asked him, "Oh, what does this mean for No Way Home?" He's like, "You guys can speculate if you want." He's like, "There's no way to know what."
He's like, it means what it means.
Basically that's what he said. Like, there's no way to know what that means going forward. He's like, "I'm obviously not gonna tell you." He's like, "You just keep your eyes open."
Oh,
You
you
know?
think I don't just drop hints like that.
Yeah, you got to be a boss to do that, bro. But yeah, Feige confirmed that we worked with Sony. That did happen. Like, you know, things are in the works, and this confirms something I said maybe a year and 2 months ago when there was a battle for the rights of Spider-Man. When they agreed to the deal, and Sony had Spider-Man, and then Marvel said, "You know what? We agreed." And Spider-Man's the only character who can cross cinematic universes. That was the line said by Kevin Feige. And I always said I felt like Marvel paid a price to keep Spider-Man. And something I like to say in this podcast, Kevin Feige don't like his peas to touch his mashed potatoes. I could see him just with a frown, like separating them, you know, like in his meal. And he hates fucking stories from other studios coming into his shit. It's very clear from like how he's responded to things in the past and how they've like kind of distanced themselves from other medias and things talking about their characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure he really did not want to fucking make this deal where since Venom is now inserted into the MCU. I think he wanted to make his own. And I think all this is happening because this is the cost to keep Spider-Man.
You think so? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because they said he's going to appear at least 2 more Marvel movies, but, you know, their future's open. And so it's like, that's what I'm getting from it. I'm like, I feel like this is the price. Somebody's like, if you want Spider-Man, let Venom be in the MCU. And Feige's like, fuck, fine. Just have him. Fucking put him in. You know?
Dude, we'll watch him for a night. You know, it's like a kid.
Yeah,
Fine.
we'll watch him tonight.
I'll take it for the weekend.
Yeah.
Shit, come on, man.
Yeah, and I said this a year and a half ago almost, and I think this is evidence that that's what happened here. Like, I don't know, you know, you can only say it's all speculation, but I don't see what else that could mean. Like,
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So, I don't know what to think about that, but that's cool. All right, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of story they can make out of this.
yeah.
So, you think we'll get the black outfit, the black Spider-Man
think it's
suit
in the
again?
future.
You think so?
Not soon. I do think it's in the future. Though.
Yeah.
The near future. Like I said, do you think this means Venom will be in No Way Home, even if it's just a cameo or an after credit scene?
So, okay, because we have all these Spider-Man enemies. You think it's gonna be like these?
we don't know who the
Sinister
sixth. We don't know who the sixth is. That's all I'm saying.
So right now we have Venom, we have Goblin, we have fucking Oct. We probably have Electro, right?
no. Okay, so let's leave Venom out because that's unconfirmed for sure.
Bullshit. It's confirmed.
Maybe. For sure, let's say Dr. Octopus,
Yeah.
Goblin.
Yeah.
From the bomb, it has to be him.
You right?
Electro, because Jamie Foxx is confirmed in the movie.
Okay.
Who else is confirmed? No one else is confirmed, but we could imagine the Vulture.
Yeah, we could say
He's
that.
in the universe.
Maybe Scorpion. You think
He's in jail,
because he's
and
in
he's
jail
looking
with
for
them,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, right.
And
And then Venom, bam, 6.
6 done. People have been hinting that people have been theorizing that Sandman is going to be in the movie.
Yeah, I've seen those theories out there too.
So that's also a possibility. I mean, they have a lot of characters to play with. Maybe they don't want to bring Vulture in just yet. And in the comics, the Sinister Six changes. So maybe there'll be one group in this movie, and maybe one or two of them will get beaten or captured or sent back to the universe.
Or kicked out.
Or kicked out, because that happens too. They fucking fight with each
Yeah.
other. And then maybe a new villain will come in, and then that will be whatever for the future. You know, so... Yeah, man, I think some shit's definitely happening here.
Tai Chi says Craven.
Well, we already know that's not... Well, I mean, it might be. Because we know they're making a Craven Sony movie.
Oh, yeah, that's
and it's
right.
Quicksilver's playing Craven, which is...
Oh man,
Fucking don't like that. I fucking don't like that. He looks like him, I get it.
headache.
It's such a headache. Like, why'd you guys...
Wait, which Quicksilver?
The old one. The Avengers one.
Okay. But
So-
why? Okay, or whatever.
Of all the actors.
Yeah.
I agree. Of all the actors, like, you had to pick him? Like, anyway.
Well, they double dip with what's her name? Was it Gemma? Gemma Chan?
Marvel did, but this
Yeah,
is
Marvel
Sony.
did. Yeah,
Like,
but still, like like they double dip before, so
yeah, they have.
as
they
long
have.
as they can, make the costume and whatever look different, I guess it's gonna be okay.
I guess that's enough,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see. All right.
I felt like there's something else I wanted to mention, but if I remember it, I'll bring it up. But for now, let's just go into news.
Yeah, somehow we got a spoiler out of it. I already did the news music, so let's not do the news music again.
Okay.
You know what? Why not?
Okay.
This is the news.
Okay. So, since we're on the topic of Marvel.
By the way, guys, we have a toy roundup tonight. Stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, stay tuned.
gotta
Wags
do-
is back.
You gotta do those teasers, you know.
You got to, man. How you going to bring him in?
How you gonna keep them, you know?
You got to rope him in somehow.
Yeah,
You got to rope
exactly.
him in somehow.
And then you do it at the very end, you know.
Right?
I actually hate that watching news. I remember one time the news came on and they teased a story about this toy that came out, and I watched the whole thing all the way to the very end. I watched the whole news, the whole hour, fucking 6 o'clock news, just to see this one little story about the toy. And this shit I already knew.
You know what's funny? I did the same thing with
One time they didn't
Power
even show
Rangers.
it.
It was Power Rangers on the news.
Oh yeah.
They were going to talk about Power Rangers on the news for whatever reason. And I fucking sat there with my dad and watched the whole fucking news thing. At the very end, they're like, the Power Rangers are a phenomenon, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be showing up at this one, the actors that play them are going to be showing up at this one event, which I already knew about.
Yeah.
And, and they're like, yeah, continue to watch them on Fox, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
That's it.
really? And they're like,
Oh, shit, I already know that. This was the news.
yeah, man, that shit was annoying as fuck. Anyway.
That wasn't news. Yeah, no, one time I swear I waited a whole freaking hour and didn't even go to my story. Didn't get to the story I was like waiting for either. Like that's happened to me before too. I was like, wait, you guys said some shit in the beginning. Where's that at? You already over? Like, oh, like what the heck? I spent this whole hour here. Yeah, anyways. So,
All right, so since we're in the middle of talking about Marvel, first off, I'm going to say right out the bat, we are not going to talk about the Eternals leak and spoiler. It's not fucking happening. We're not talking about it.
Okay, I didn't know that was a thing.
Good. Don't know.
Don't
If
know.
you see anything on fucking Marvel or on your fucking feeds, ignore it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Someone already fucked it up for me,
Damn.
and it's a big thing.
Oh.
Don't fucking look into
Okay.
any... And that's a warning for anybody else who doesn't like spoilers.
You heard it here first.
There's a fucking big spoiler about Eternals out there, and Disney's already making comments about people being discreet about it, So just don't look at any Eternals news you guys see. All right. But aside from that, something else has came out. Adam Warlock has been casted.
Oh yeah, I did hear about this.
One of the most powerful superheroes in the whole Marvel universe, who everyone's been waiting for since 2016, 14?
Whenever
When did
the
Guardians
second
2 come
Guardians,
out?
I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's 16. People have been waiting for this character for a long time, and those that have been reading comics have been waiting for him for 20 to 30 years. So Adam Warlock is finally casted and out, and he's played by Will Poulter. Now, I fucking love Will Poulter.
Who's that?
I've only seen him in a couple things.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. I remember who it is now.
Yeah, one of the things I've seen him in is Midsummer, which I love that fucking movie, and he's great in that movie. But he's a very opposite personality wise to Adam Warlock. He's very funny and jokey and doing drugs and being crazy and shit in that movie, which to me says that if Marvel picked him for such a stoic, serious role like Adam Warlock, must mean he's a sick ass actor. And I think his face is good for Adam Warlock. Very chiseled, very angular, very stone looking. You know, I feel like he's got a good face for Adam Warlock.
Well, what about
hyped.
this face, for Adam Warlock? Look at
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so Adam Warlock is finally casted. I want to know what people think. They've been waiting forever to know about who is going to play him. But AJ, I mean, for you not knowing much about Adam Warlock, what do you think? Are you interested in this or what?
I mean, I think the casting, like as far as looks goes, I like it. I'm not 100% familiar with this dude. Like I think I've seen him like some comedy shit before, and that's about it. So, but I mean, I'm not mad at it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I find it to be an interesting mix with the cast we already have in Guardians. And I'm like, man, I feel like this Guardians 3 movie is going to be so packed. Because the creator said it's going to deal with Rocket Raccoon's past finally.
Ooh.
We know they're going to be looking for Gamora.
Oh, yeah.
And now fucking Adam Warlock's involved. I'm like, there's going to be a lot of shit going on in this movie,
Maybe
bro.
they're all connected.
Maybe it's all one thing,
Maybe Adam Warlock made Rocket.
Damn. Well, no, he just got born.
To capture Gamora. I don't know.
Right? He's like, why is Gamora? But yeah, so yeah, Will Poulter is Adam Warlock in Guardians 3 and hopefully going forward in the Marvel Universe. I guess we'll see where this goes. This guy was the original rival to Thanos, bro. He was the original mortal enemy of Thanos trying to get the gauntlet from him. So I find...
he was a big part of the original like Infinity Gauntlet storyline and all that, right?
Yeah,
With
you
the
know how,
snap?
yeah. You know how the heroes just rallied together by themselves to fucking stop Thanos? In the comics, that guy was the reason. Everybody was like, why are we the only ones left? And then that fool showed up and said, I need everyone who's left who's got powers to come with me because we need to get this shit off this motherfucker's hand.
Yeah.
So he was the one who like led the whole thing.
Right.
As opposed to, I mean, I guess it was Scott Lang. It was Ant-Man in Endgame, right? He's the one who rallied everyone together, right?
I guess so. I mean,
this is him, right?
Because him coming back and having some knowledge, he kind of, pushed the ball forward, and he passed the ball, and the Avengers went ahead and did the layup and shit.
Yeah, right. But yeah, imagine if Adam Warlock was filling Scott's role, but was the leader. Like, I'm gonna fucking direct this whole thing, But yeah, we'll see where he goes from there.
Yeah.
AJ, you got some news for us?
Yeah, sure. So, where's my mouse so I can find my news? Oh, yeah. So, we had a big Animal Crossing Direct just past last week, I believe, is when it was. It was right after the last episode of Unfocused, I believe. I knew it was coming. It came. It went. And it's interesting. Let me bring out this video real quick because I'm trying to remember what it was all about. So huge update for Animal Crossing. I forget when it's coming out exactly, but it's a free DLC. This is version 2.0, and they're gonna bring back a lot of things. For one, the friggin' hen rooster dude, I think his name is Roost. He has his own little coffee shop and all that, and it's gonna be inside the museum. That's coming back. That's been a thing that came from the original, not the original, but the DS version. And then in this coffee shop, you can invite other villagers in there too, which sounds cool. You can also have friends come through as well. But the fact that you can invite villagers to come through and participate in some way is cool. Kind of a different feature that I don't think has been done yet in any way, aside from you just randomly bumping into them, on your island. Captain's back. He's like this dude that has a boat and he takes you to an island. You're already on an island though, right? So here he's gonna take you to an island where you can do other things, and I think you can make what is this other island? Oh yeah, these other islands are they have different type of weather patterns going on, different times of day and all that. So let's say you can only play at night for some reason, like me, but you need some day shit happening, to do what you want to do. Then you might get lucky enough to get to an island where it's daytime, and then oh, okay, now it's I'm playing during the day, and then you can do all your daytime stuff. So I feel like that's what you can do. No one's talked about these vines, but you can climb vines now.
Damn,
no one's mentioned that yet,
shit?
Right?
This motherfucker got cornrows?
Yeah, man. I think it's one of the new hairstyles that they added too.
Wow, they actually have black characters with black hairstyles. That's cool. I like that.
So they added a bunch of new hairstyles as another thing they mentioned too. A lot of new items. You can cook now. Recently they introduced Oh yeah, you can also do some exercise shit. I think you can actually use the Joy-Cons of the motion control
do
to
it with
actually.
them?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a very Japanese thing.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, you can cook now, and you can plant stuff. Previously, you can plant like pumpkins. That was the thing that was introduced last year, like for Halloween. But now you can do tomatoes. Looks like there's wheat here and potatoes,
Okay.
and you can cook now.
So does it have the same cooking system as Legend of Zelda? 'Cause-
I don't know.
Okay, so do you know what it is?
I don't know.
All right, let me tell you about the cooking system.
Well, here
of-
you're gonna see it right now. Well, go ahead and explain as you watch.
All right, so the cooking system of Breath of the Wild.
Bam. Oh, it's the same as.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Okay, so. Fucking, yep. Wow, even minestrone soup, which is one of the biggest fucking things in Breath of the Wild to make.
That's funny.
Okay, it works exactly the same. You basically, you can pick any two or more items,
Okay.
throw them in the pot together,
Okay.
and see what it makes. And either make something.
Pokemon does that.
Yeah, Pokemon does it, but I feel like Zelda was the one that kind of like.
The way it works in Animal Crossing, though, is you have a recipe card that tells you, okay, you need like 3 of these, 4 of these, and 2 of these.
Well,
and then if you have all those items, then they all go in the pot, and you fucking come out.
So check it out. In Zelda, you have to. There is no recipe cards.
Oh, okay.
So you have to create the things through trying shit
Oh,
out.
it's fucking just.
And then you create something dope, and you're like, oh, I should write that down.
Yeah.
That's how you make this.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
there's
cool.
like a dark, evil dark chocolate cake, and you use chocolate you found.
I mean, chocolate's
a,
evil.
A source of a
regardless.
demon that you killed that you
Wow.
found. You know, and then
I knew there's something wrong with
And then
chocolate.
wheat and milk, and you throw those things together, and you make evil dark chocolate cake, and it's like a purple black cake.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it fucking gives you all your life back.
What?
Yeah, and so that's the whole thing about Zelda is the cooking system that everyone loves because you can. It's not limitless, but there's a lot of shit you can make. Like I accidentally made something just throwing shit together, and it said strawberry cream crepes,
What the fuck?
and I was like, what? Because I put cream in there.
Yeah.
And you know whatever wheat, strawberry, milk.
Some rocks, you know.
Yeah, some shit. And then there's some things if you happen to put anything that doesn't work together at all, it says it's just like a pile of like gruel, and it says, yeah, this shit'll get you half a heart back.
Demon gruel.
Yeah, basically. And I like that they adapted that because I think that's the coolest thing about Zelda that's not used in other game systems. And like you said, that apparently they're already doing it in Pokemon, but it's almost identical how they're doing it in Animal Crossing to Zelda. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, here's all the hairstyles they added too. But yeah, so that's the thing they're adding right now. You know what that reminds me of though? The fact that you can now, because planting crops like, you know, food and all that wasn't a thing till now. Gives me Stardew Valley vibes, where you can plant and fucking
yeah.
make food out of it and all that. And actually,
copying them.
food is the thing I've been wanting because, you know, Animal Crossing is all about like designing and placing things in certain areas to give it a look, right? And I have in my island, I have a little area that's like a little like old town, like Japan type of like, you know, get food type of area. But I have no food to display. They don't give you any food to display. Now there's food, so now I can finally put food on those like stands to like display. Oh, this is where you go and buy like, you know, some sushi or something like that.
In other
So-
words, you're saying you want to stunt. You
Yeah,
want to
man.
stunt on motherfuckers.
Exactly. But yeah, so that's coming. That coffee shop. What else? Random visits. Why did I write random visits? What is it about random visits? I don't know. New customization options. Oh yeah. Also, you can decorate the rooms now, and you can decorate like one ceiling. Like you have wallpaper, and usually when you do wallpaper and to change the walls in your house, it does it all the way around, right? Now you can specifically choose one side that's different from everything else. So just gives you more customizable abilities. You can put stuff on the wall, well not on the wall, but on the ceiling now. Before you can plant shit on the wall like shells and all that, but now you can put things on the ceiling, which is weird. They also allow you to squeeze in between tight areas now. This is all like little, you know, quality of life type of things they've added. One of the big things they added though is a whole brand new paid DLC. And this is, I don't know if they talk about it here. So that's a free update that we just all discussed right now. But the big thing they talked about is what's it called? Happy Home Paradise. It's a new DLC that you got to pay for. I think it's like $25. And this allows you to kind of fly away to like a whole new area where you pretty much have like an island that people want to go on vacation at and have their own vacation home. So you meet with, you know, other characters and they tell you, hey, I want this and that. And you get to choose an area in this island area and build a house pretty much with and decorate it. This is pretty much Happy Home Decorator or whatever that game was on the DS.
Yeah, Happy Home Decorator.
Yeah. So it's pretty much that in this game now. All part of the same game, which is pretty cool. But it's paid DLC, which is different. I think this is a way that you can still have different characters in your game without them being on your actual island, because you're limited to like maybe 8 different characters that you can have in your island. But then if you want someone new, you got to kick someone off the island. And that becomes hard for people. Like, oh shit, I like all my villagers. Like, I don't know who to get rid of to add this new person. Maybe you just don't even add anyone, right? I think this is a way to have you have more villagers that you can interact with without them being on your actual island. So I think that's kind of what this is for, which is pretty cool. So that's going to be coming out, I think sometime later this year. I didn't get a date for this one, but yeah, look out for that. In addition to like all types of new crazy items and all that, as far as the normal free DLC goes, you're also getting a lot more storage space. So you can store a lot more stuff. Oh, this comes out on the 5th of November. So that's when the Happy Home Paradise DLC comes out, guys. But that's pretty much what's going on with that.
All right. Within this past month or two, there have been rumors that Konami is developing a Metal Gear Solid 3
Konami?
remake. Yeah.
Remake.
A remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. Now, Konami has not commented on this, and people were like, oh, it's just rumors, etc., right? However, it emerged earlier this week, that Konami is working with a Chinese video game company that is called Virtuos, right? And they're commissioning them to make a game for them that is specifically a remake. Basically, they want to change the engine because it doesn't work the same.
Okay.
Right? And then this guy who has a LinkedIn profile, his name is Ziyang Li, who works for that. He's not only works for them, he's the lead software engineer of Virtuos.
Okay.
They were able to hack one of his LinkedIn profiles and see that they are developing a remake of a AAA action game with stealth elements. Fucking
Sounds
Metal
like-
Gear 3.
Like Metal Gear, yeah.
Yeah, so everyone's like, I think Metal Gear 3 is happening, bro. I think they're doing it right now. Yeah, no one's admitted to anything, but that rumor came out a month ago, and now this is happening as more shit's being found out. So I think maybe Metal Gear 3 is coming. And the reason that's big is because that's considered the best Metal Gear, I think, over, like, review-wise or something like that. And it's a pivotal point in their Metal Gear story.
Okay.
So, and that game has never been remade since PS2.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so if you guys are Metal Gear fans, which I know Taichi is, you might have a chance to be playing 3 on a modern, better graphic system, which I'm sure that'd make a lot of people happy.
Yeah. You know what's crazy, too, is that Konami really hasn't made any actual games in a while. At least something new. They haven't done any Metal Gear. They haven't really done like any of their like music games. There's a lot of shit they haven't done.
They're outsourcing, right?
They kind of left gaming like a couple of years ago, and they focus mostly on their slot machine because they do slot machines on the side,
Yeah.
As a side gig, this little side business they got going on.
I think we talked about this a couple of years ago.
I think we did, yeah. We talked about their pachinko machines and all that. Pretty sure we mentioned all that. But yeah, so like, they're coming back to gaming, which is weird. Like, really? Like, what, you guys losing money in that business over there? Like, what's going on?
But I find it funny that even when they're coming back to gaming, they're not really coming back. Like, they outsource.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I was about to say that too. Like, they're not even doing it themselves.
That's like the opposite of Thanos. See, I'm going to get Rowan to do it, Or Loki,
Taichi mentions that it got remade for the 3DS.
Oh, shit. Okay,
That's just weird.
I am not correct about that. It has been remade once, but
it hasn't been remade twice.
Not on a home. That's funny. It hasn't been remade on a console system, so this is the first time they're remaking it on a station that you can play at.
Yeah, and then best one by far, he confirms Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think that's pretty unanimous. I think most Metal Gear fans say that 3 is like the best one. That's Snake Eater, right? Snake Eater. Anyway, yeah, that's my news. I don't know if it's really news. I guess it's kind of a rumor, but it sounds pretty news-like. It's all the details of that.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, wrong button.
I heard a rumor.
All right, other news here. So, in addition to getting that Animal Crossing update and all that, Nintendo also came out with their Nintendo Online service, that expansion pack that they kind of talked about last big direct they had last month. And they finally gave us the details on the pricing and all that. So the thing with this is, we also mentioned last time too that this new online expansion will allow you to play N64 and Sega Genesis games, right? So right now you're allowed, if you have Nintendo Online, you have NES and SNES games that you have access to that you can play anytime. You got to just download that little app from the eShop and you're good. with the expansion pack, that will allow you to access N64, Nintendo 64, and Sega Genesis games. In addition to that, they're including that Animal Crossing DLC in this as well that we just talked about. So rather than go out and buy that DLC expansion pack for Animal Crossing, you can just upgrade your online service and get that part of the deal, which is crazy. Now, there's a catch, right? No.
Always.
It costs money. That's the catch.
Jesus.
So right now, if you're doing the normal online service thing, I think it's like $35 for a year for a family. $35 for a whole family. I think singularly, like just one person, I think it's $20. Yeah, $20 a year. Which is not bad, right? $20. I mean, Sony and Xbox are doing like $35 things for a year, something like that, right? But with this online expansion pack, per person, what was it? I think it was $50 a year. $50 a year for one person. Everyone's upset over this pricey because Nintendo isn't like fixing their online service, like their online.
No, they're letting it
modes.
burn.
Like they're not fixing how you connect online and how games connect and all that. They're not fixing any of that shit. All they're doing is adding, fucking more games to it. That's all they're adding, and then the ability to get free DLC, I guess.
And this has been
so far for this one game.
This has been their attitude for a while too, since like Wii U. I want to say like they don't really work about the structure of the thing. They just kind of keep putting more material out and like, yeah, just buy it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Their family membership though is $80. This allows you like 8 people, right? So $80 a year for the family pack, which might be a better deal to do the family plan if anyone's willing to play it, or if they're playing Animal Crossing and all that, and you have enough people. That makes sense. But $50 for like one individual seems everyone's upset over that.
I don't blame them. That's a lot of money.
No one's really upset over the family membership. Most people are upset over the single plan. I'm okay with it because it's the Animal Crossing thing, that DLC, and people are saying like, okay, what are you gonna add to it after this Animal Crossing thing blows over? Like once everyone's played this shit and get tired of it,
yeah, what's the next thing?
Next? Why am I gonna pay for this in the future when the year is up? What's gonna make me renew?
Right.
My thought process on that, though, is we're going to talk about it right now, because this is one thing that I thought about too. So we just got a last character for Super Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Last character, season 2 pass, Sora, no more characters, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe they introduced that first, so they wouldn't have any reason to include that as part of this new expansion pass. Because imagine getting season 1 and season 2 automatically if you're part of this expansion pack. That'd be dope for Smash. But they're done with Smash though, so I guess there's no reason to do that, right? However, though, we do have Pokemon games coming out. We also have Splatoon 3 coming out next year, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they'll do something with those games. Maybe with Pokemon, the next expansion pass for one of those, the Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, or the Arceus Legends, right? Legend Arceus game. Maybe they'll have some expansion pack that will take advantage of this expansion pack online service. And then Splatoon always has an expansion pack. Their first and second game expansions to their storylines. Maybe they'll include that in this too. So there's some games to look forward to that they might, do something with.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't know. But then what happens when you stop paying for your, expansion online service, Like, do you lose that DLC? Now you can't access it? Like, what's that going to be like? So that's another mystery, I guess, right now. But that's what's going on with that. Okay. I already have a bunch of bitches on my family plan, so you guys might automatically be opt-in and get some free Animal Crossing DLC.
I'm not going to complain. I need a reason to play Animal Crossing, so.
At the very least, you'll get 64 and Sega Genesis shit, though, that you can access, so.
Honestly, I've been thinking about 64 a lot since we started this episode because I want to play Buster Move 99.
Right. Well, what I was thinking about? Because that was not announced for the 64 on the Switch, but neither is the new Tetris. And the new Tetris, that's the title of it. That's one of my favorite Tetris games of all time.
Dude, that game is good. You showed it to me, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game is good. I'm sad that they're not going to put it on there yet.
They haven't mentioned it yet. I mean, it could come, but I don't know who developed that game. I'm not sure if Nintendo was the full developer behind that or not.
No, they weren't. No, they were not.
Yeah, I feel like they weren't. So that might be a thing to kind of get around.
That was for sure a third-party game because Tetris was that established French. Oh, but it wasn't Nintendo first. You know, I feel like they outsourced to actually create that game.
Yeah, because Tetris is its own thing, and Nintendo's just been lucky enough to get the license for a long time. But then after that, they started branching out to other systems and all that, right?
I know PC got it. Hard.
Yeah, PC got a version too. Yeah, all freaking systems got a version of it. So I don't know. I would like to see that game though, because I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, oh man, I remember in New Tetris, as you play the game randomly, you know, marathon modes or against other people or friends and all that. Every time you deleted a line or got a Tetris whatever, that would keep a record. And they'll keep count of all the lines you get, right?
Ooh.
And then all those lines, like randomly, like after you finish playing the game, it'll tell you, oh, you collected this X amount of lines. This built a ninth wonder of the world. And that's the whole thing of that game, is that you're trying to build ninth wonders of the world, different buildings and all that. Oh. So once you get like a certain thousands of lines,
like
you created the pyramids. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Yeah. So I remember like wanting to like go back and play that and try to do all the freaking ninth wonders of the world and just build them all.
One of our coolest fans is scolding us. Why haven't we played Tetris Effect?
Because I haven't even played Soul Calibur, dude. Come on. The only time I played is on Sunday nights.
Facts. I was supposed to be training this last week before. I had said that I was going to be training this last week before we fucking fought, and I didn't train.
Yeah.
I was too busy. I wanted to.
Yeah, no, me too. I wanted to get a couple online matches or something in Soul too, just to come warm up.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have any time. And like, not only do I just not have time because of work right now, but like I've been doing my PHP, my online, like I think I just showed you guys in the beginning, right? I've been working on that too, and I've been having more fun with that, honestly. But yeah, like even like Tetris Effect, because even freaking Tai Chi here also told me like, hey yo, freaking Tetris Effect is now on Steam and it's like on sale. I was like, oh cool. I didn't get it. Freaking Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl, it was like $40. It was like 10% off or some shit. I didn't get it,
bro. I know. I was so mad at myself when I realized it. I missed it. I saw that and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna buy it. I told myself when I saw that, oh, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
never bought it.
I was gonna buy it, like, and I thought about it, like, oh yeah, it ends on the 11th. I think it's the day. It's like, oh yeah, the sale ends on 11th. Like, okay, cool. I'll just wait. I'll just do it another day, right? And I went that day and it was already done. I was like, what? I was like, oh, it ends like midnight the 11th, huh? I was like, what a bitch.
Oh, it was on the dot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and Tai Chi's, okay, I want to talk about this too, because Tai Chi actually did buy Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl. I didn't talk to him about it, like when I saw him the other day. But he bought it, and he said that he was not feeling it. He said it felt like it was trying too hard to be Smash. Let me bring up his text. Hold on, let me see.
You can even bring that up, but I think his feelings are echoed across the gaming community. I've been seeing people comment. Oh, you see? Have you been seeing different?
Slightly. Okay, so
I've been seeing a lot of comments like Tai Chi's. People are like, meh.
It's really mixed. Really, is kind of what I would say about it.
Okay.
Because people have been loving the gameplay of it. Although they say like a lot of things shit is like kind of broken, but it's fun. Like everyone has a little bit of broken shit. So it kind of makes it fun. Actually, a balance patch just came out for it too. So it kind of like nerfed a couple of people here and there. It kind of buffed some other characters too.
Are you saying we should download it? Shit. Are you saying we should download it immediately after this podcast and try it out?
Like,
is that what you're saying?
I think if you're trying to just play it solo, like Tai Chi was trying to do, I don't think you're gonna have fun with it, because you want to look for those story modes. You want to look for like a training mode and all that. You want to do some other shit aside from just play the computer, right?
Yeah.
But they don't give you all that. That's what kind of sucks.
That is kind of a burn, because that's one of the things that made Smash Melee so entrancing. Because you could play by yourself and still get something out of it, and that kind of sucks to not be able to play by yourself and get anything out of it. Because we'd like fucking play each other all night and then go home and test shit out. You know what I mean? Like play it with ourselves.
Yeah.
But you can't really do that. Like if the game isn't interesting enough to do that, it kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, here it is. He said, "It feels like a cheaply made game. It's discount Smash Bros for real." That's what he said.
Well, just from the voice acting shenanigans that you told me last time.
There is no voice acting.
Yeah, exactly. From the whole voice acting shenanigan thing they had going that you told me last Unfocused, like I don't like them already just for that. But we'll see. I mean, David the Gnome's in it.
Actually, I went to go see what that was. It wasn't actually him, but like this dude throws out a gnome-looking character, but he's like, it looks like a gnome with a red hat.
Bro, that's David.
But it's not David the Gnome though. Like the face is all crazy.
It's got to be a reference.
I think so. I think it is a reference of some sort. Yeah.
That's fucking funny. Right.
But like the game though, like I was trying to say though, like the gameplay is dope. Like people like it's fast. It plays good. You can wave dash. You can do some crazy shit. It's kind of broken right now, but that's pretty much all it has. So I feel like if you have friends to play with and enjoy that
you can get something out of it.
yeah, exactly. That's what I
agree.
feel. Aside from that, though, there's nothing else to do in the game.
I say the next fight we should dedicate an hour into playing that game amongst ourselves, like one stock matches.
I do want to get it. I do want to try it because I'm a big fan of Nickelodeon shit, right? Grew up on that.
And I like arena fighters. Is that what they call them?
It's
right?
platform fighter, I guess is what they call it. Arena fighters is like freaking like Shonen Jump All Stars and all that shit.
Okay.
Naruto and all that.
It's funny because I feel like that's so close. Like
It's a platform though, but I think it's like Super Mario, like Mario Brothers. That's a platform game, right? Where you're going side scrolling and you have platforms to jump on. So Smash Bros is like that. You have side scrolling kind of right platforms to jump on. So it's a platform fighter, you know.
Oh, I see. It's a platform fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So yeah, okay. So arena fighters are those 3D ones then specifically.
You know,
like what is it? The one on Dreamcast. You know, the one everyone likes, Power Stone.
Power Stone. I feel like that's arena. Yeah.
Yeah, that's arena.
Yeah.
But Smash is
Like
platform.
a platform, yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, because you can jump high, land on other above platforms and all that, right?
And the third dimension doesn't affect the game.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
So yeah, I think that's why it's called a platform fighter. You know what? I had a fucking realization too. I was like, no one else has tried a platform fighter. Well, other people have tried it, right? And that really succeeded as well as like Smash has, right?
No.
Platform fighters though, like where did that even come from? How did Nintendo even come up with that concept, right? I had that thought like a while back, a couple weeks ago. You know what I thought of? The original Mario Brothers game. You know, where you gotta freaking kick the little like creatures to the side and you can side scroll around. I think that's where it came from. Did I just blow your mind?
Bro, you did just blow my mind. Because you know what? Me and my brother would play that Mario game.
Yeah.
And we would use it as a versus game.
Yeah. Because it kind of was,
yeah,
right?
it didn't have to be.
No.
But you could use it as a versus game. Who can get the most points before this is over?
Yeah.
And we would use it that way. And it's funny because some of the things that are a thing in Smash Brothers, like, you be careful for the edges so they don't fucking smack you on the other side. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of a thing in Smash too. Damn, you're right. I wonder if that's where they came up with it.
Yeah,
AJ.
it
That's
might
very
be.
interesting.
That, or even you can think, I just thought of this right now, freaking, you know, the balloon game? Balloon Fighter?
Yeah, Balloon Fighter, yeah.
Balloon Fight, yeah. That's kind of the same thing too because, you know, you can... You know, if you go too far off the screen, you might die or some shit like that, right? Or you fall into the ground, you know. So maybe they got their idea for Smash Brothers based off those. I don't know. It's just a thought I had like a while back. I'm like, I don't know, that's where this came from. Maybe that's why no one has, you know, mastered it like Smash Brothers have.
I could see that.
Then again, they have money too, so.
Screw the rules. I have money. As
Tai Chi
Kaiba would say.
Tai Chi says, what do you say here? Brawlhalla was decent, which I know that's a pretty good game that people play. I've been wanting to try that too. But anyways, Nickelodeon All Stars, I kind of want to check that out.
I still want to play it too. We should do it.
Okay, I want to go to a rumor I heard too. So Hungry Box, he's a big, you know, he's one of the melee gods. He does a lot of YouTuber and all. He's a YouTuber pretty much. He was saying that he's in contact with developers, right? Because they kind of gave him the game to play, and he's been playing it and all that. And one of the developers, like, he's trying to get some like deets out of him, right? Like, yo, like, what's the next character coming out? You need to get some DLC. What's going on? And the developer he was talking to was like, I can't say anything, you know, but I can tell you that I'm super excited for this next character, like one of my favorite characters. And he's like, okay, who the fuck is that, you know? And then so he went to like his onto Discord where he's talking to him. Saw his profile picture, and his profile picture, that developer, is He-Man, but He-Man has a Garfield face. And he's like, is Garfield the next character? And then the game was data mined. You know, data miners go through, right? Garfield's in there, and there's this Garfield stage.
What? How does
And-
Garfield fall to Nickelodeon?
Because there is a Nickelodeon show, a Garfield Nickelodeon show.
Oh my god!
And it's been there for years.
I didn't know that.
It's been there for a long. I forgot about it because I don't watch the cartoon, like the 3D shit, like because I'm all about the comics, the original like newspaper.
I know you
comic.
like the actual.
I'm reading Garfield right now, by the way, guys.
Hey, I was
got
say,
for your show.
I'm not mad at you. My dad used to always love to read the Garfield comics. So I
Yeah,
feel
no,
you.
that's my jam right there, right? The cartoon show was kind of weird, but I come to love the original cartoon shows from like way back in the day. But the new 3D stuff is way too kiddish for me.
Garfield
I'm
and
like,
Friends.
that's not Garfield.
Dude, Garfield and Friends.
But that's Garfield. That once I got older, I appreciated it a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good show. Okay.
Don't you remember our Heathcliff versus Garfield debate? Yeah, fuck Heathcliff.
Yeah, that's white shit.
But yeah, so Garfield might be an actual character coming to Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, which
That's-
I am fucking hyped for.
I'm kind of down. That'd be fun. I think that's dope.
Garfield has some failed games in the past. This is Garfield Racer that people talk shit about. There's like a Garfield Go, like Pokemon Go type of game that came out a while back
I
too.
don't know anything
They
about that.
tried some bullshit in back in the day. But
is one of
him
his-
in a fighter?
Is one of his alternate costumes the movie Garfield?
Oh, I hope not. Don't say that shit. I forgot about that. There's certain things you block out of your mind, you know? That was one of the things.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Okay.
man. But like, I'm kind of hyped for that. They said something else might come. I forgot what the other thing they said, but it was pretty hyped too. But
Well-
Garfield was like, I was like, oh my god,
Bro.
I'm ready.
All right, so we're talking about Garfield and that whole brand. I don't know if it ever had a Nickelodeon show, but I want Dennis the Menace.
That'd be sick.
Dude, Dennis the Menace?
They should do like newspaper All Stars Brawl, something like that,
Bro.
right? Dennis the Menace, Family Circus, you know?
Spider-Man.
Oh,
He used to be in the newspapers too. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
He used to have a short Spider-Man.
Oh, that's cool. Dilbert.
Dilbert. Oh yeah.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. Bro, that could be a thing.
Damn.
That
You
could
heard it
be a
here
thing.
first, guys.
All right. Dick Tracy, you know, he's in there too.
Ooh, that sounds dope.
Okay. Anyway, that being said, I feel like there was one last thing I wanted to say about what you were saying, but okay, I can't remember.
I don't know. I went on a lot of tangents there.
They're good tangents. Okay.
Archie. Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, yo, Sonic was part of Archie. Just say.
He was. Okay. Last
Calvin
piece,
and Hobbes says cuckoos.
Nah.
What up, cuckoos?
last piece of news before we go to
Boondocks.
Unfocused.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Boondocks was a comic strip too. Huey with the power glove, you know, like
Damn.
only if you get that guy that they were fighting. Remember who was he? He was supposed to be like Jim Kelly. Remember the guy they were fighting, the bodyguard? He like had an afro and shit. And that's the one Huey was fighting, right?
I don't remember.
In Boondocks, remember the one guy who was like the personal bodyguard of Oprah?
What the fuck? No, I
You don't remember
this. I
that?
don't remember
Oh my god, we're gonna have to rewatch some Boondocks, man.
I want to go back and watch them for
Oh
sure.
man, it's so good. Anyway, okay. Last piece of news before we do some toy roundup. Saga, one of my favorite comic books. Is actually the reason I fell in love with my lady right now. Saga is one of the best comics I've ever read. It's a great space odyssey epic. I say it's even better than Star Wars as far as some of the beats and hits and everything. It's really good. If you don't mind reading, if you don't mind reading it instead of watching it. But Saga has been on hiatus. I've talked about it when it happened in 2018. But ever since issue number 54, the creators of it, who Brian K. Vaughan, one of my favorite fucking writers, he's also writing the Gundam movie right now,
Whoa.
which I'm fucking hyped about. I'm wearing a fucking Gundam shirt as we speak.
I'm wearing Garfield.
Good chiming. But yeah, the creators, Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples, they both said Saga 54, which was the last one to come out in July 2018, is the halfway point to the end of Saga.
Halfway. Damn.
So they were gonna take a break.
Oh.
There was, we haven't gotten any Saga since. They said they were gonna come back in 2020. Then the pandemic happened, and we didn't get Saga back. And I've been sitting on the one trade I have right now that is the only new information I have, which I don't even want to read it until they start fucking putting more out. But we finally got a release date. Saga issue 55 will be coming out Wednesday. Unfocused day.
Whoa.
Wednesday. January 26th,
Gotta say it together.
2022.
Wednesdays.
Wednesday. It'll be coming out Wednesday, January 26th, 2022. So anyone who's a fan of space stories, space odysseys like Star Wars, Dune, etc.,
Space
etc.,
cases.
you should read this comic. Honestly, I think you and Carla would really like this comic, Saga, dude. I have the whole
Cars
thing.
has been reading Saga.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Carla was the one that every time I read it, I was giving it to her. So
okay.
she was keeping up
That's
with
how
me.
she was getting.
Yeah, every time I finished, that is how she was getting it. Every time I finished a trade, I would give her one, and she was keeping up.
Yeah.
But I think you should read it, AJ. It's really good. It's really fucking good.
Reading,
But there's pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
I might give it a try. Then.
But yeah, Saga will be coming back at the beginning of next year. I'm not going to say anything about the story in case anybody wants to get into it. But next year will be the 20th anniversary of Saga. I'm sorry, the 10th anniversary.
Oh, I was gonna say 20
Sorry.
already. Damn.
10th, my bad. 10-year anniversary of Saga. So 2022 will be the anniversary of it coming out.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so anyone who's a fan of, Fifth Element, Star Wars, Dune, read Saga. You're going to like it. It's fucking good. And, so it'll be continuing again early next year. That's all I'm going to say about that. With that said, we're going to chime into our buddy that hasn't been part of Unfocused for a few months now. But he's back.
He was on what do you call it? Hiatus.
Hiatus.
Right?
He was on Hunter x Hunter hiatus. Put him on the real hiatus.
All right.
So-
He has an interesting story that I want you to hear at the end, though.
Okay. I'll try to come back real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, Unfocused, Wags, check it out, guys. I'll come back quick.
Welcome to another toy roundup. I'm not calling them weekly anymore because I just don't have that kind of time. So starting with some Star Wars, we have some Target exclusive figures that were revealed recently. For the 4-inch line, which is getting more love than it used to, thank God, there's a new line of Droids-inspired Star Wars figures. If you guys don't know what Droids is, it was this awesome 80s cartoon that featured C-3PO and R2-D2 as the main characters, with their actual voice actors reprising their role. So these figures are, while they're not actual figures from the series, they're inspired. What do they call them? They call them expressions of the figures. So they're not taking the actual character models from the cartoon. What they're doing is they're just taking, their regular figures, and they're painting them in the color scheme of the cartoon, which is very lazy. I really dig that cartoon. It's got a really memorable opening, and I'm just disappointed that Hasbro didn't go all out and make actual action figures for these guys. But if you're interested, the characters are C-3PO, R2-D2, and Boba Fett, who was in, I think, an episode or two of the series. And I don't know. I'm on the fence about these. The packaging looks great. I love the art. I'm not keen on the fact that they don't actually look like the cartoon. Moving on to some Dragon Ball news. New York Comic Con happened recently, and they unveiled a ton of new Dragon Ball stuff. And they had their own event exclusive. Though it was only available at the event. There's a second chance to get it. It's through the Premium Bandai website. So the exclusive figure that they had is the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. Got it. $60, and it was a recolor of. Well, it's not really a recolor. It's got some. It's a mixture of parts. It's like a Frankenstein Goku. It has the blue shirt from the, I think it was the Comic-Con exclusive Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, and it's got the ripped pants from the Ultra Instinct Goku, and it has the Super Saiyan blue hair from I think the previous Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku from the last Broly movie that came out. Yeah, it's just like a mixture of parts. Done up in a sort of red tint with translucent blue hair, and it comes with this really cool. I mean, it's been done before, but it comes with a cool aura effect. Now with a splash of blue in the middle with a red outline to reenact the Kaioken. And as you can see from the pictures, it's got this cool shimmer, like I said, like a red tint, glossy red tint covering it. Looks super cool. It's still available, I think, on the Premium Bandai website, and also some Digimon stuff, guys. Moving on to NECA. NECA is re-releasing their very popular Mogwai toy line. It's these little 3-4-inch figures of the Mogwais from the movies. I think the first wave was like Gremlins 2, and then they like series 2 and 3 were like the concept Mogwais. They didn't make it to the movie. And I don't know if they ever did Gremlins 1. I don't think they did. I think they may have done Gizmo from Gremlins 1, but they didn't do any other Mogwais. I think. I could be wrong. Anyways, they're re-releasing the 5 main Mogwais from Gremlins 2, but they're giving them some new packaging. It's like artwork from their old trading cards from Topps. I think it was Topps. You remember Topps? Maybe Panini? I'm not sure. But they're re-releasing those 5, and they're releasing a new 6th Mogwai, which is brand new sculpt, and it's based off the 3 seconds that it was in the Mountain Dew commercial. I don't know if you guys saw that Mountain Dew commercial. It had a really old looking Will and a really aged Gizmo. He drinks like a Mountain Dew and he spills little, and he starts popping out babies again, and his daughter comes out and she's holding this little punk rocker Mogwai who looks super cool. He's got like a piercing and like 2 little mohawks. Yeah, he's got a nose ring. That's what it is, a nose ring. And yeah, if you didn't get them the first time, here's your chance to get all of them. Actually, my wife collects these, so I think she's missing. She broke one of them, the one that looks high. She broke that one, so she needs a new version of that. So But yeah, I'm excited for this line. I actually do like these guys. Moving on to the last piece of news, there's like a ton of stuff that's happened in the last few months in terms of toy news, and I wish I could go back and cover all of it. Like, there's so much stuff that, guys, we've missed out on. It's so sad. But the last piece of news is Transformers stuff. So Amazon is getting a bunch of new exclusives, and they're all Beast Wars related. All of them are just retools. Like, there's a new Tigertron, but it's based off, but it's like the same Tigertron mold, but done up in the colors for the original artwork. I don't know if you guys saw, but his original tech spec card has him in, more like tiger colors, like jungle tiger type colors, with his mutant mask head. So Amazon is doing an exclusive version. They're doing that. They're doing the tech spec picture as an homage to that original figure, and that I thought that's pretty cool. But the one that everyone's going crazy over is, of course, Pterosaur. Pterosaur is finally getting a new release in his original, beast mode. It's not Transmetal, or it's not some weird Fun Publications version or something like that, but it's actually Pterosaur in his original Pterosaur body. What it is, it's a heavy retool of Air Razor, and it looks awesome. It looks fantastic. And this one, I think, is $30. It's available on Hasbro Pulse and on Amazon. Let me correct myself. It was available on Hasbro Pulse and Amazon, but it's sold out almost immediately. Like, it was out for maybe 2 days before. Well, on Hasbro Pulse, it was gone like within the hour. On Amazon, they had more stock, and then it took like a day or two. But yeah, this guy's no longer available. I was super stoked for it though, and it's called the Golden Disc Collection, and this is chapter 4. Anyways, that sucks. And then before I go, that's all I got for now. I'm trying to keep it short. Before I go, and I do want to tell you this story. So, we all recently went to a Digimon tournament where we all got our asses handed to us. Well, T did better than me and Anthony. So I don't know. I wanted to get more into the game and get a little bit more competitive, because I would like to go to more tournaments. And I don't play Magic with my Magic buddy anymore because he's got a girlfriend.
That's all it takes.
He's pulling a Danny when he got a girlfriend. So I got no one to play Magic with. So I decided, I have boxes of Magic cards I've been collecting for like 4 or 5 years that I've been playing. So I took a stack like this big, of all my rares and mythics that I know I'm not going to use for any decks. Like, they're just, to me, they're just like, man, they're just sitting there. So I took them over to Paper Heroes, a local card shop, and I was going to sell the whole stack and use that money to reinvest into some Digimon boxes, so I can catch up to you guys and build something a bit more competitive, and get some of those dash packs or whatever, those cards you get when you only buy a box. So he ended up giving me most of the cards back, but he's like, these 11 cards that you have here, like, we'll give you like $120 for them. Like, oh shit,
For 11 cards?
that's a box. Fantastic, cool.
Yeah.
Out of 11 cards, that's really good.
For
Wow.
11 cards?
And I was like, don't even look at the cards with him, because he'll change your mind.
Smart man.
And then he saw I was wearing a Transformer shirt. It was my blue Soundwave shirt. He's like, oh, you like Transformers? I'm like, oh man, I love Transformers. I wanted to get into the card game, but that didn't do so well, and it got canceled. He's like, oh, you gotta check this out. So he goes around the glass case and he shows me a Magic card from Hasbro Con that came out a few years ago. It was 2017, which is the year I started playing Magic.
Oh no.
It was Grimlock the Autobot as a Magic card.
What?
Wow. That's a really cool card. How much is
Yeah.
it? He's, oh, it's $200. Like, you're crazy. No way. I was like, I'm not gonna spend $200 on a card like that. Plus, I'm not even gonna play Magic anymore. But it looked super cool. Like, I really dug it.
Oh,
It was two-faced, so you have the dinosaur and then you have the robot on the other side.
Oh, no.
And the effect was decent. It was like nothing amazing, but it was Grimlock. Transformers, and I love Transformers.
Oh
Like,
my
wow, that's
god.
cool.
Don't tell
Too
me.
bad it's not cheaper.
Don't
And he's like,
tell
well,
me.
if you really want it, I'll knock a couple bucks off it. I was like, no, I want to buy a box. And he's like, all right, I'll trade you these 11 cards for this card. I was like, $120? I was like, that's a lot for one freaking card. That's insane. Like, I've never spent that much on a single. Like, the most I've ever spent on a card is maybe like $15, $20. The most. I've never exceeded that before. That's it. So the price seemed absurd to me. So I did the smart thing, and guys, I got $1. I got
oh shit!
And I pulled some cool stuff. Let me show you real quick.
Yo, I'm proud of him. He picked the box.
I can't wait to make a deck out of this. So I'm gonna start right over. Grimlock, motherfucker! I got it. I did the stupid thing, and I got Grimlock. I'm sorry, guys. It's Grimlock, man. Come on. It's my favorite Transformer as a card, and now I can make a commander deck out of this guy. And I got a good deal for it, I think. I mean, it's worth a lot more than I'm... $200. Come on, I got it for, like, free, basically, from cards that are just sitting there. And, now I can't play Digimon. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the toy roundup, and I hope I can do another one soon.
I didn't!
Time permits.
I did not enjoy the toy roundup, god damn it!
You should have seen T's reaction. That was funny. But yeah, thanks, Fax, for that toy roundup. Honestly, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him. No. Because...
You always make me bring my Zelda glass, you motherfucker. What?
Yeah, I'm not mad at all. I would have done the same shit. Because it's a freaking, like, if I saw, like, I don't know, like a fucking...
Yoshi? Like Yoshi on a magic card?
Imagine if Yoshi was a fucking Pokemon card. Remember that rumor back in the day?
Oh,
you know?
Well,
and, like, let's say, you know...
Okay, and it came out the year he started playing
Well, that doesn't even matter, you know, because we know how much like freaking Wags loves fucking Transformers, right? I mean, I like Transformers that like maybe not that much, but I love me some Transformers, right? Yeah. But if I saw like a fucking Pokemon card that had a Yoshi on it and it's like, you know, you can use it and shit, but it's like fucking worth a lot of money, and I came with a bunch of Digimon cards, like, yo, I'm just trying to get rid of these Digimon cards, like, yo, $200 card, I know you only have $100 here, but like, that's too much. Fuck that. Nah. Okay, how about I give you that card for free for all your cards? Why not? You know, like, what the like? Why not? Like, that's a fucking dope ass card. Like,
I'll tell you why not, AJ. Because you could have easily pulled a card from the Digimon box that's worth way more than that.
That's a chance, though.
I mean, easily. There's a lot of those cards in that exact box he was holding that are worth way more than that. Jesus.
I'm not mad at all. I would have done the same shit. If I saw a cool ass card that wasn't even the same format, I went out of my way to go play some UFS because I fucking saw Talim and Sungmina as a UFS card, you know, Universus. And I was like, I want that because that's a fucking. I just want to support that shit, you know.
My only comment.
Speaking of which, go ahead.
My only comment. I'm happy that you're not mad. That's my only comment about this whole thing. I'm happy that you're not mad, AJ.
I'm fine because that's a dope. That's fucking fine. Especially since it was going for $200 and he got it for like
120.
Yeah, for like 120, right?
But.
And technically, he pulled nothing out of his pocket for that card. Bro,
that's the exact example of the devil tempting you right there. and he bought in. You know? Like, well, I'm sorry.
Technically, he traded magic for magic.
Yeah, all right. Just because you said that, I'm afraid Will could never be a Jedi now. You know, like, a Jedi wouldn't have done that. A Jedi would have done what he's supposed to do.
Maybe a Jedi did it to him.
A Jedi.
Damn, fucking my night. You want this Grimlock.
A Jedi would have done the right thing and bought a box of Digimon cards. That's what a Jedi would have done. Since we're talking about cards, and you want to say something first?
Yeah, actually, since we're talking about cards,
what the fuck is that?
This just came out.
What?
For Universus, they're doing My
Hero
Academia. Yeah.
What?
So this is the same system that Soul Calibur shit's running on and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And freaking Darkstalker, Street Fighter, and all that, right?
Yo.
And so this started coming out, and I kind of wanted. This was Will found us at that same card shop. Shops.
I go there sometimes. Paper Heroes. Yeah.
Card shops are carrying Universus UFS cards around, right? If people catch on to this, then those cards will be like something that we can freaking get into now, or at least maybe you won't be interested, but I would be interested in it, right? So Wags is like, should I buy a box? I'm like, you want to go halves with me? I'm like, the only reason why I would want to go halves with you is just to support this at a local shop so they can start bringing out more shit. That's the only reason why I want to do it. I haven't even seen My Hero Academia yet.
You didn't open all the packs.
I know. I opened one pack just in front of Will because like I'm looking for this one character. When he gave me the box, like, okay, let's open one pack, see if it's in there. It wasn't in there. I'm like, I'm gonna hold off on opening these. I'll open them when I feel like it. You know, and let me watch the anime. So like, then that'll give me a reason to go open
You'll
this
be hyped
shit.
when you see certain characters come out, you know?
But just for fun, just because I haven't opened all these packs right now, let's open one right now for just fun.
Why
real
not?
quick. Let's
Why
real
not?
quick. Let's see what we got here, right? So
I'll tell you if there's somebody. If you get All Might right away, I'm gonna tell you.
and that's exactly who Wags wants.
Of course it is. If there's an All Might in there,
Switch his camera.
It's gotta be worth something.
You think so?
Dude, you would love this lightning guy. Every time I watch this anime, I think about you when I see this guy.
Interesting.
Kaminari.
Yeah. So we got some attacks, some foundation tier. I don't even know who these. I don't know any of these motherfuckers.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, this fool looks too happy. I feel like I've seen this girl around being cosplayed. I have an All Might like type of card. It's an action card, but it's not a character card though.
I think
And no All Might character. Who's
hey,
this?
she has headphones.
It's an
as her
attack.
Superpowers.
Oh, I see that shit hanging out of her ears.
That's her superpower.
That's crazy. So we pulled
She
a
fucks with sound and shit.
unrevering
You would
slash.
also like. You'd probably also like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, so I opened the second pack finally out of the 12 that I have. Nothing that Wags wants, nothing that I understand. So there's my card opening for today, guys. You saw it here first.
So, dude, this Kaminari guy, he can exude electricity, right? But he can't fire it because, you know, electricity goes to wherever it wants, right?
True.
So what he does is he has these fucking... He made these... You know, he's a superhero, so he makes gadgets for himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
He makes these fucking things that he throws at the enemy and they stick onto them, and then he can shoot them with lightning.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, you would love this fucking character. Like, everything about his style, I feel like you would like... It made me think of you every time I watch that show. I'm like, AJ would like this character.
Marine says, sends me the ones you don't want.
Get her into the game, man.
I'm down to get you in this game, Marine.
Play us on. You can play us on the camera.
I was about to throw this away, but one cool thing about Jasco and the Universus UFS system, these cards, is that if you save the wrappings, they have this little redemption thing on the back, which means you can save these and turn them into the company, and they'll give you like a card, and they have like a redemption like program, like 40 cards or 40 packs will give you this one card, or 60 will give you this. So I've done it once before. I'm gonna start collecting these. I was about to throw this away, and then I remember that right now. Good thing I didn't throw it away right now.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
let's get back into the news real quick.
Back in some news real quick.
Okay.
This is the news. The news.
All right. Speaking of cards and you know, rareness of cards and whatnot, the Pokemon Company has revealed 3 new special Pokemon cards.
Okay.
They are limited
What they
edition. Take a look, AJ.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see these going around. I thought these were kind of like fan made or some shit.
No, these are official. There is
Officially official.
There's a Katy Perry Pokemon card now.
Because Katy Perry did a song like for their anniversary thing like a couple months ago. So that makes sense. And then also freaking Post Malone was also part of that concert shit too, and he did a song.
And I think so is this other guy, Belvin.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, he's some new motherfucker we don't listen to, but you know. I think he's part of the whole thing too.
I like how Post Malone's card doesn't have a fucking Pikachu or Charizard on it. He went with a fucking Dragonite and a Butterfree.
I know. He's like,
I kinda
was
like that.
That's random and cool because you know he's
Yeah.
a real fan,
Right?
Because not only did he pick OG Pokemon, but he picked ones he just wouldn't expect people to pick. You know?
Yeah, you know, it's not a Squirtle, Blastoise, you know, nothing like that. It's not even like that's not an Eevee, you know. It's a Dragonite. Well, Dragonite's still kind of like out there, but like
He's not that famous.
but not that famous. Butterfree kind
like
of
Charizard
too.
Charizard and Pikachu are easy go-tos.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know Katy Perry only got that because of her clout. Pikachu.
But that's a pretty crazy.
All cards are V cards as well.
Yeah, which I don't know how that V system works in the game
Neither.
right now.
No idea.
None of the headliners.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Post Malone, yeah. It would have been even more dope if you chose a random shit like a Grimer or something like that. That would have been doper actually.
It's now it's unclear whether these cards will be officially released.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering whether are they legal, like tournament legal.
That's
what
the
I'm
thing.
wondering.
Yeah, it's unclear whether they'll even be released to the public, or if
Paris.
or if they're just mock-ups. Like maybe they just made this for fun and for promotion.
Yeah, for a while I thought these were like fan art like type of things. That's what I
Yeah.
thought because I saw them going around like on IG and stuff. I'm like, oh, some fan art shit looks pretty dope. I'm like, wait, are these actually official? Because I know Katy Perry actually did a thing, and I know Post Malone actually did a thing, but I never dug into it. But that's pretty dope. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah, apparently Pokemon's done this before. There's a trainer card called Imakuni, and it's based off of the singer of the same name, the Japanese singer of the same name.
Oh, that's cool. Didn't they do a card for someone that developed Pokemon or something?
Yeah, the Pokemon Company CEO Tsunekazu Ishihara.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made an Ultra Beast. They made him an
Ooh.
Ultra Beast, yeah.
That's crazy.
And you can only get him at a private party for Ishihara back in 2017.
Yeah, I heard there's some weird way to get it. That's right. That's funny.
You had to be there at that party.
Pokemon is actually doing a competition that I saw on IG too, where if you're an artist, you can like make some art of any Pokemon you want, I think, and then turn it into them. And if they like it or going through the contest shit, it might become an actual Pokemon card.
That's cool.
I'm not no artist, but people, you can look into that. I told an artist I know personally though, who was our artist when we did that Library of Horror stuff.
Yeah.
Kathy, I told her, aka Cat Comics, Cat with a K. I think Comics with a K or C. I'm not sure, but go check her out.
Comics.
Yeah, Cat Comics on IG. Go check her out. I told her about it, and she's like, "I'm interested. I'll go ahead and give it a shot." I haven't seen her art for it yet, so I'm not sure if she's actually dug into that or not. But that'd be cool to see because I know she's drawn some Pokemon stuff in the past too. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool. But anyways,
It's something a little off topic, but kind of on topic. You know what the coolest thing about Hunter x Hunter was, AJ? When they beat that game and they were able to take the cards out.
yeah, right. I like that whole
I
system.
knew you would like that shit.
I like the little trick he did too. Like, oh, this card's supposed to play like another card, but there's certain cards you can't bring out.
So he
but what if I use
transformed
this
it.
card to look like that card and it's not? Like
Yeah, he's like...
I thought that was pretty
and he's
dope.
like, can we get it out? And he's like, I still have it. And he
Yeah.
changed it back and he had that one card that
Yeah.
he can't bring out.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
Yeah, man, that was dope. I was just like imagining imagine if you could bring one card out of Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life. That'd be so fucking crazy.
Fucking
Mirror Force.
Exodia. Oh yeah, Graceful Charity.
Graceful charity.
Man-eater bug, dude.
Oh,
Get
hell
this foot
no.
off my face, true,
Nah, Mirror Force, man.
Mirror Force.
Go pick beef with whichever army you don't like. And then go use Mirror Force.
Damn.
Fuck you fools.
I took my trap card.
Fake pull a gun out, they shoot at you, Mirror Force.
Right.
Bam, everybody dies. You're like, guess I'm the leader of this country now.
Yeah, right.
You guys have no military.
Damn, you guys are all on that attack mode. You guys got it. Yeah.
All right.
That's funny. All right. Oh, my turn maybe?
Yeah.
All right. So, in other news, Best Buy introduced this thing called a Total Tech Program. Jar of Greed, says Wags. Make some money.
And if you could bring one...
Pot of Greed, dude. Fuck Jar of Greed.
I know. And if you, fans of Unfocused, could bring one game card into the real world and use it for yourself, let us know at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com. We are very interested.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll read it off because that'd be really fun.
Tweet us at Unfocused28.
Don't forget, how to draw one card.
Or even drop it in the comments. If you're watching us on YouTube, drop it in the comments.
Yeah, what game card would you want to bring?
Any card game. Let us know the rules on it too. Like if it's like from Magic and shit, we're not gonna know what that shit does.
Oh, you know what?
But drop the rules in there and tell us what the
mine
card
would be?
says.
Draw 4 from Uno. That shit's broken.
Draw 4.
Isn't that the one that
You know what? I made a card game. Maybe one of those. I gotta go
Damn,
back and see what they
that's
were.
broken, AJ. You use one of the cards you made from your own card game. That's broken now. All right.
Oh, I know which one I would do. Monopoly. Get out of jail free card.
Oh my god, Monopoly. Let's not bring Monopoly into this shit. Oh
I
my
ain't going back to
God.
jail.
I ain't going back. Like that one firebender in fucking Korra, voiced by Spike from Cowboy Bebop. He was like, I'm not going back to jail. He started like lighting up his fire. I was like, oh shit. It's like I always said in history, whenever someone says I'm not going back to jail, it's about to be really bad. The next thing that happens is not going to be good. Anyway, I'm sorry. You were about to say news, AJ. What's going on?
Yeah, Best Buy Total Tech program for $200 a year. You get to be part of this little program, kind of like having a Costco card or something like that, right?
Okay.
So this gives you...
I know Costco. I've heard of that before.
So here's what they say. So the Best Buy Total Tech program gives you peace of mind in one comprehensive plan. Around the clock tech support, up to 24 months of protection, like a protection plan on your shit on most Best Buy purchases with active membership. Free delivery and standard installations, plus other great benefits. It's the plan you need to protect your tech you love. What they don't say in this too is that they also give you kind of like first dibs on certain tech items like PS5s.
Ooh, interesting.
So if you want to buy a PS5, you want to make sure you can get it. You might want to be part of this tech program from Best Buy. But $200? That people are saying like this is Best Buy being scalpers themselves in a way, and like there's like a paywall just to go and buy a system, So you're still paying more, like the same price you would pay a scalper to get a PS5. You're doing the same shit. You're still paying that extra $200 or whatever they're charging.
Are you
right?
calling this company a big scalper? That's what I hear. That's what I'm hearing, AJ.
That's what people have been calling them. People are like, Best Buy is a scalper right now. That's what they're doing.
Damn, it's true though.
So in a way to counteract this, Sony themselves, the makers of the PlayStation, right? They actually went ahead and made their own little thing. If you go to the website direct.playstation.com, you can register for an opportunity just to buy a PS5 straight up. Like no extra fees behind it like that. You don't have to go away at the store. You can just buy it straight from the directors themselves. So there's no extra prices you got to pay on top of that. But you got to register for it though, and you know how these things are limited right now and all that. So still kind of hard to get one. But you got two ways to almost guarantee yourself one now. Either this Best Buy shit, or you can go to Sony's website and do it there. Hopefully get lucky with the lottery there.
Okay. AJ, I'm actually asking you to check your email real quick right now for me. See something special? All right. So you were just talking about gaming stuff, and I feel like it's a good time to talk about other gaming stuff.
Okay.
And, do you remember that company that we talked about? That console we talked about that was on its way. It's a new email.
New email.
It's a console we talked about a little while ago called KFC Gaming.
Oh yeah,
and how we keep your chicken hot.
The bucket, yeah.
Well, it turned out that thing was real, but it didn't really actually heat up your chicken like they said it would.
It'll keep it warm.
It wouldn't do that either. But it was real, and it does play games. Right?
You weren't gaming hard enough, then that's why.
Apparently, that's the problem. If it doesn't work, you're not gaming hard enough.
Exactly.
But apparently, I didn't know they have a fucking Twitter account, and they kind of just talk shit on their Twitter account, I guess because they know that their game system is just it's a limited release. The system's a limited release thing. It's not like on the scale of an Xbox or anything like that. They're just having.
It's
fun.
a PC con. It's a
PC con.
It's a PC. That's all it is.
Yeah, and so anyway, they apparently talk shit about other games, and they don't really know what they're talking about sometimes because I guess they're run by some random person that works for KFC.
You know what's funny about this comment? So KFC Gaming, this tweet they said. It has a picture of Left 4 Dead and also has a picture of Back 4 Blood.
This is my whole point.
That's what I'm getting to. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy.
That's what I'm getting to. AJ already got ahead of my story and already understands why it's funny. So KFC Gaming apparently is not that adept in the gaming world.
Apparently not.
Because first thing they pointed out is how Back 4 Blood is a cheap copy of Left 4 Dead, which is an easy thing to think if you don't know shit about the gaming world.
Yeah.
And anyone that does know anything about the gaming world knows that Back 4 Blood is not made by Valve.
True.
However, all the people that made the game were the people that did work for Valve at the time. So it's not a cheap copy. It's a reference on purpose.
Yeah.
They're trying to get their fans back.
Yeah. It's pretty much a spiritual successor in some way. It's a
spiritual sequel. It's a spiritual sequel.
It's a sequel. It is. Mm-hmm. But they just can't use the same name because someone else owns it. Yeah.
And for KFC Gaming to not know that, it's like, I think you just ruined your followers right now, bro, because it's very obvious you don't know what you're talking about.
For reals. That's funny.
And I just thought that was like a random funny thing. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, what?
Yeah, for real. I think I heard about this, but the ones that I hear about the most, though, or when I heard this story, the one thing that rung out louder was the response that this person had, which you have in this picture too, was someone responded to them saying 11 herbs and spices and still no taste.
Damn. Bars. Not really, but that was dope.
Damn.
It's true.
That'd be funny if, oh, wait, Turtle Rock. Oh, that's the same developers. That's the developers that responded to them.
Oh, it says Turtle Rock Rock Studios is back for blood. Like, they even went out of their way to, like...
I think that's them. That's funny.
Oh, man, it's funny that they
That's
still...
hilarious.
Like, they commented on it themselves. That's hilarious.
Fucking up, KFC. Get your facts right.
I hope they pulled that comment. I'm sure they didn't. Because I'm sure they don't understand. They probably dropped the mic and just never checked the account after
They're
that.
like,
yep,
what?
What
does that mean, you know? You know, speaking of which, let me jump into my last story, too.
Wait, your last story?
But I have other stories, but I want to jump into the last one I was saving for the end.
Okay.
Because it kind of connects to this in a way, not really, but very loosely.
Okay.
It's about a tweet someone put out. Some mom on the internet, on Twitter. I think this mom was like some type of like news, what do you call them? Like, not anchors, but like the freaking, they go out there getting stories and all that. My God, like a reporter, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's what they call it.
That is a more official name. I forgot what the word I was looking for. Anyway,
I heard of them before.
So this person, I guess at some point tweeted that anytime their child doesn't do some basic stuff, that she goes and burns their Pokemon cards. And people are like, what the fuck? What's your child not doing that you want him to do that makes you go out and burn, like, light on fire, like, their Pokemon cards, you know? And then here's a quote from the mom retweeting back, you know, saying, the basic stuff is eating. He comes home without having eaten his lunch, card burnt. He doesn't eat enough at dinner, card burnt. Then she says, bear in mind that my kid is 4 feet 6 inches and is 7 years old and weighs less than 55 pounds. 7 years old. And you're going around burning this kid's cards. And then she says he needs to put some weight on, specifically muscle. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. This kind of like piss off a lot of people, as you would think, right? Because
it is frustrating because that's not how you put muscle on, per se. But I understand what she's... I mean, yeah. Anyway, go on.
You might scar this kid even more, just like burning his cards and all that, right?
True.
And then especially right now with how big Pokemon cards are right now, like, who the fuck knows what she's burning right now, right?
How much money she's burning
exactly,
away.
yeah.
That's true.
Right?
And don't forget the fact that your child's going to fucking hate you.
Exactly.
There's that. I can't stop that.
There's a lot of like retweets, people commenting back that people saying shit like that, like, yeah, your child's gonna hate you in the future. If you want to have some type of relationship with your child in the future, like, you should stop right now and find another way. Like, people are saying all types of shit like that right now.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That's crazy.
And I went to go look for that tweet from that lady. I couldn't find it. I think she deleted it.
Down. Yeah, you can't run now. It's too late. The internet doesn't forget.
I feel like I wasn't any more than 55 pounds when I was 7. I was freaking thin as fuck growing up. Like, I don't know, some people, I don't know. But anyways, I thought that was interesting.
just beat the kid like most parents do.
Exactly, yeah. Better than burning the Pokemon cards, burning up their hope and dreams. Anyways.
Okay, other quick piece of news. The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, the new continuation of the show on Disney Plus that's coming out soon. Especially in time for the 20th anniversary of it. Like, damn, we're old. That's the 20th anniversary.
I've never seen this show, so I don't feel
But you know what time it came out.
I don't actually.
We were like in our first year of college, last year of high school, when the Proud Family came out.
Okay.
So we're old is the moral of the story.
Right.
So anyway, oh wait, no, more than, damn, it's older than that. Oh, man, I'm so old, I don't even know.
I don't even know how old you are.
Anyway, this new version, or this recreation will not only continue the same cast, but we'll have a number of guest actors being characters in it, including some real famous music artists: Lizzo, Lil Nas X, Chance the Rapper, Normani, I don't know who that is, Leslie Odom Jr. I guess it's like Lamar Odom's star. I don't know. Gabrielle Union will also be in this. Jaden Smith, Brenda Song,
Ooh,
Tina Knowles. Tina Knowles, you know, one of the Beyonce kids. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is cool. I was like, damn, they have a really sick cast. Which is good, because Proud Family's always been one of those things actually teaches things to the black kids.
Was Proud Family like a why is Brenda Song in there then? Anyways, but what is Brenda Song's Asian? But
Yeah, they got big names in it.
Is this animated or
Yeah, it's
live
animated.
action?
So you never seen?
It's animated. Okay, yeah, okay. I've seen. I think you brought him up before too.
Yeah. This is the
So-
continuation called Louder and Prouder.
Oh wow, okay.
And it's going to be on
Animated,
Disney
too.
Plus. Yep.
Oh, so they're all like actors, voice actors in there. Oh, okay, that's
And they
cool.
got the old cast back too, so these are just added, big names they put in there. Let me get one of those, man. And
like mint,
yeah. Yeah, so I mean,
regular
if you've never
or
seen,
menthol.
you stupid. If you've never seen the Proud Family, you can watch it. It's on Disney Plus. I highly recommend it. It's pretty fucking funny. It's like sitcom, cartoon kids sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
These are great. But anyway, yeah. Louder and Prouder coming out. What's the day?
Disney.
Disney Plus, but I'm trying to find out the date and time. Oh well.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. 2022. We don't
Oh.
know exactly when. I guess
Okay.
there's no launch date yet.
All right, that sounds cool.
All right. How much news you got?
Like 2 more.
Me too. After I do this one more.
Okay.
Why the Last Man, which is a very famous comic that we've been waiting only 10 years or so for them to make a movie or a show out of, which they've been promising and canceling and promising and canceling. But Hulu finally delivered about a week or two ago. And it came out. It's getting canceled. So that's the only season you'll ever see of Why the Last Man. So anyone who's a fan of the comic, sorry. Whatever you see there on Hulu, that's it.
Damn.
That's all. AJ?
Okay. All right. Kanye West.
Jesus.
I mean, sorry, my bad. Is it Ye? It's Ye.
Yay.
I thought it was Ye too, right?
It's yay.
Yeah, I thought it was Ye. He legally changed his name. He's Ye now. I think it's Ye though. Here's why. He's legally that now. He's officially no last
That's
name.
really
no
his
middle
name now?
Just Ye. Or Ye. I'm not sure. The reason why I'm not sure, because I thought it was Ye, because Kanye, right? Everyone calls him Ye.
Everyone calls him Yay.
Yeah, it's what I thought too. But then I read this part in this article saying that he was on an interview in L.A. Let's see, what was the story here? Okay, so 2018. So he said that he was in an interview with radio host Big Boy in the morning, right? And he believes Ye is the most commonly used word in the Bible, and in the Bible it means you. You is Ye, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? Oh my god. Is this a legal name now?
Yeah, Los Angeles judge on Monday approved a petition by rapper Kanye West to officially change his name to be known simply as Ye, or Ye, with no middle or last name.
He thinks he's Prince. He's not Prince.
That's what Google says, the new Prince.
No, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, that's just.
But is it Ye or Ye? Because if he's referring to this Bible thing right now, like it's Ye old Bible, right? Ye, right? You.
This is slightly annoying and disheartening. I'm not gonna lie. All right. That it on that?
Yeah, that's it on that.
Oh, Jesus.
I got nothing else to say about that.
So can I get my segment for this one?
Oh shit, we haven't had this segment in a bit.
We're not even gonna play the whole thing.
Yeah, we
Just
can't even
play
play the whole thing. See if we can play this quickly here. All right, we're gonna keep it at that.
All right. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is Dick Moves. The most dickhead moves done by fucking studios or whoever the fuck. And this one goes out to Demon Slayer. God damn it.
Shout out
Because
to Demon Slayer.
I tell you, I've already told you how amazing Demon Slayer is. And how
So
good
there's
the
been
anime
one
is.
season, right?
It's been one season, which is great. Movie came out,
One movie, yeah.
which is also great, called Demon Slayer Infinity Train. Season 2 comes out,
Okay.
right? You know what the first fucking 7 episodes of season 2 are? A rehashing of of Infinity Train.
Of the
The
movie?
movie. Yes.
So I don't gotta see the movie then, huh?
See, I hate them. It's so lame, bro. Okay, there's a couple reasons why you kind of should see it, but I don't know. Let's let's see. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it until they're all done. I'm not fucking watching this week to week. I fucking refuse to be on the edge of my seat for some shit I've already seen before. So I'm gonna wait till this is done and they're giving us new material to start watching.
Mystic 7's like, oh, that's so annoying. So yeah, Marine's feeling your pain too.
I think a lot of the anime community are all feeling the same way. And I want to say, I called this, maybe not specifically from Demon Slayer. Maybe I did call it from Demon Slayer. Anyway, not specifically from Demon Slayer, but ever since fucking Dragon Ball did this, and they made that movie and then made the season about the movie with shittier animation, I said, this better not fucking become a thing in the anime
Why waste your
studios.
money?
Because they keep people watching. And they can extend. And Demon Slayer, only the manga's over. So they're trying to extend how much
shit,
people
the manga's done?
Yeah, so they're trying to extend how long people are watching Demon Slayer for.
Shit.
And you know what's probably going to happen next season? It's going to be another movie. And they're going to be another season recapping it. And the way they're justifying this, which they're trying to be better than Dragon Ball by justifying this, and saying that, well, we're going to show you things you didn't see in the movie and scenes that were not cut in the movies. And because there are a lot of moments in the movies where you see somebody doing something and the scene goes to someone else. And they come back after the battle like all tired and shit. And you're like, oh, okay. They all still get big fights and shit. But there's definitely a lot of moments where you're like, oh, I want to know what that fool was doing, but whatever. And now I see this was part of a grander plan to fucking make this show and justify it by showing you the parts that you didn't see. No matter how minimal, no matter how minimal they are, they're going to expand on that shit and make it a whole little fucking thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just
Taichi says they did the same shit with Boruto.
Oh, yeah, they did. It was even more bullshit in Boruto because they went back. Like, they put a movie out that was at a certain point, and then they started the show at a further point in time before that movie. And then made you catch up, and then made you see the movie as a show, and then went further eventually. So Boruto's almost more bullshit, I guess, technically. But yeah, you're right. Same concept, same thing.
Man, that's whack. Like, I don't even know what to do now. Like, should I just not watch the movie, or do I have to watch the movie now?
I don't even know what to say, man. Because, I mean, they're going to show you different things, and I feel like they designed them to be part of each other, you know?
Infinity Train in the manga, like...
Yeah. It's a whole thing in the manga.
Just read the manga then.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's how you get around this bullshit. Just read the manga. Like, and I hate to be one of the people pushing to read the manga because animes are so gorgeous. Demon Slayer specifically, the fucking art is amazing. It's some of the best shit you've ever seen.
Reen says watch the movie because it's good though.
Yeah, and it looks great. The show's never gonna look as good as that movie did. That movie was like groundbreaking for animation. I remember I was watching it. I was like, the art's gonna get better now. Like. Because, you know, you're watching this dope-ass art the whole movie, and they get to the final battle at the end, and this shit just starts looking crazier and crazier, and you're like, how can you make the art crazier than what I've been seeing? Like, and it just gets better. And you're like, what the fuck? And I doubt the show's going to do that. I'm sure they don't have the budget to do that.
Yeah, probably not.
It was really nice. Like, there was, like, CGI blended with drawn stuff, AJ.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they went all out.
Right.
There's no way it's going to look that good in the anime. So, maybe you should watch the movie and skip the first 7 episodes of the anime. I'm thinking that's what I might do. I'm not sure.
You might miss those little details.
I know, and it's so fucking annoying. I want to shoot somebody.
Now you got to find a list online that tells you what minutes to skip in each episode.
You know, when it all comes out, someone will be able like, fuck that shit, don't watch it. Like, I'm sure there'll be someone telling you whether it's worth it or not.
Right.
A lot of people maybe.
Maybe you could be that guy, T.
Maybe I could be that guy. Maybe I should watch it. Just to be that guy, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, AJ.
Like, you don't have to watch this episode. Skip it if you've seen the movie. All right, this episode, just watch the last half. You guys are good. Just watch the last half.
Watch this 5 minutes of episode 6.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. And you're good. That's the only new detail you really need.
That's funny.
And 3 episodes later, never mind. You don't have to watch those episodes. You're good. they recap it in this episode.
They recap it here. I wouldn't doubt it. All right. AJ News.
Yeah, see, even Marine wants you to go ahead and tell her so she can know what to skip. So
I'll tell you, Marine. Count on me.
All right. Well, speaking of movies and shit, and Marvel made an announcement. They're pushing a bunch of movies. Disney actually is pushing a bunch of movies, right? Because they're
it's not just Marvel.
It's not just Marvel. It's like a bunch of Disney stuff. So Doctor Strange, which we're supposed to get like in February, March, shit, right?
We're gonna get Multiverse of Madness during March Madness.
Fail.
Now
What are you guys doing? I never put that together, but yeah. Wow. Maybe that's why they had to push it though. Maybe March Madness like, yo, we can't have two Madnesses in one
Yo,
March.
that's hilarious. Too much madness. The
Too
world's
much
not ready
madness.
for
Exactly,
it.
Yeah. See, Multiverse of Madness may think that basketball is part of your universe. We can't have that confusion with
So-
our basketball games.
Basketball or Magic? You can't have both.
You can't have that.
Unless you're talking about Magic Johnson.
True. Let's talk about Orlando or something like that, right?
Yeah.
The Orlando Magics.
True. All right. Go on, Ninja. What else?
But yeah, Multiverse of Madness is moving from March 25th to May 6th, where Love and Thunder, Thor was supposed to be. Thor Love and Thunder is moving to July 8th now. So everything's moving like 2 months. And that's where Wakanda Forever is supposed to be at. So
You know
now
what's
Black
funny?
Panther Wakanda Forever is moving to November.
You know what's funny about that? That's coming out the same week as the new Flash movie, which we'll talk about that in my last piece.
Wait, which one?
The new Flash movie,
It's coming out when?
the same week as Wakanda Forever
In November or
in November.
in November now? Okay. All right.
Marvel versus DC. It's happening again. It's happening again.
Speaking of Marvels, The Marvels is moving from November 11th to February 17th of 2023. Which is when
Wow,
Ant-Man,
what?
that's where Ant-Man's supposed to be at.
And Ant-Man's going to.
And that's moving, to July 28th, 2023. So everything, like, they're not changing the dates. We're still getting Marvel movies on those dates, but that movie just got pushed.
You know what's annoying about that is that you know they're done, and we're just waiting now.
Yeah.
Like, they're done. Like,
But why they move it, though?
Kevin Feige actually commented on it, and he
Okay.
just said he's like, there's nothing going on with our actual studios. He's like, it's production issues. He's like, we're having production issues, and it might be because of the ITASC strike that they were about to have.
Oh, shit.
You didn't hear about
I
that?
didn't hear about that.
Dude, in the Hollywood industry, this past 3 weeks, they were about to have a fucking strike by all the production people, the makeup people, the art people, the background people, the sound people.
Damn.
It was a big strike because of fucking labor conditions. Like,
Right?
they only get like 6 hours between shifts, and they're like,
Fuck.
yeah, they're like, we need 10 hours between shifts.
At least, seriously.
Yeah, and like now people are adhering to it. That's why the strike didn't happen. But I wonder if them anticipating that strike, they pushed it back, and then like the
Maybe.
strike didn't happen.
My other thought, though, was maybe, remember we talked about last week, I believe, that who was being sued? Someone was suing someone because of the rights for freaking Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and all that.
Yeah, that's that too.
Yeah.
But Marvel actually came out and said it has nothing to do with that. They actually commented about that specifically. They could be lying. They could be lying. But they came out and did say it has nothing to do with any legal things going on. That's kind of what part of the things Feige was talking about. It's production. It's like, it's all production issues. I was like, all right.
Tai Chi says the Batman is coming out in March. Are you trying to dodge that?
Just
Were they
wait.
trying to-
We will talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Just
But are they
wait.
trying to dodge that? Like, oh man, Doctor Strange may not beat Batman. The Batman, sorry.
Yeah.
Could it be that? Or what if there's
No,
some...
I don't think so.
Here's another theory. Maybe not true at all, but just, to get people hyped for no reason. What if there's a movie that they haven't told us about yet that they've been working on, and now they can go ahead and put it out, and they're going to put it on that day and give it to us early?
See, if that were the case, I feel like we'd probably start hearing about it,
Like some rumor
this
about
month or next month.
Yeah.
Like I feel like within the very next close time frame from now, we should be hearing about that if that's true. What you're saying, that'd be cool.
it. I don't know. All right. Well, that's what's happening, guys. Everything's getting pushed.
Yeah.
Like, we got pushed a whole year, and now we're getting pushed an extra 2 months on everything.
Yep. Hopefully it means we get more consecutive Marvel shit like what happened this year.
Yeah, at least with like the Disney Plus stuff, right?
Yeah. Hopefully.
All right.
Okay. Real quick, 2 last things. Christopher Ayer, the voice of Frieza, died.
I did hear about this. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it sucks. He's literally one of the most iconic English voice actors I've ever heard, and so good and so committed to the role. Didn't just feel like he was just speaking the lines, which is a lot of fucking voice actors from the 90s and 2000s, but this motherfucker was selling it, you know what I mean? So, fucking, rest in peace, and, thoughts are with him,
Right.
Other ones. Last piece of news. DC Fandom happened this past weekend.
Did it?
It's what Tai Chi is wanting me to talk about.
That's why we got all that
Yes.
DC news.
DC Fandom happened. And there we got a lot of trailers and behind the scenes looks and little teasers for things. Among the things we got, Flash. The Flash movie, which is coming out soon, which we've reported here on Focus, will include Michael Keaton as Batman again, returning to reprise his role since fucking 25 years ago.
Right.
That's
Maybe
happening.
30 now, dude.
Yeah, and his voice is narrating the trailer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so if you want to check it out, you could, AJ.
So Flashpoint. I haven't seen this trailer
Yeah,
yet.
it is Flashpoint. And if you see from the trailer, you can tell right away from the trailer, they are doing Flashpoint.
Okay, cool.
Other things. There was a trailer for the Peacemaker TV show to go with the Suicide Squad
Oh, the
movie.
TV show. That's what it is.
It looks fucking
I've been
hilarious.
seeing that too. Okay.
It looks hilarious. Yeah, it's going to go... It's a spin-off from the Suicide Squad movie.
Who's playing him? Because I can't see who it is.
I can see who it was. I can tell you.
Damn.
Like, you know?
All right. Anyways.
I just showed my girl that Scooby-Doo moment because I was telling her, I was like, oh yeah, that's hilarious and random. We were talking about something, I was like, that's hilarious and random. Something cameoed in something else, and I was like, what the fuck? That's hilarious and random, like John Cena and Scooby-Doo. And my girl was like, what? And I was like, well, let me show you. I showed that Scooby-Doo moment where that fool fucking kicked that boulder in and saved them and shit.
He came in with the music.
With
shit,
his music,
too.
yeah. And she started dying laughing, bro. Like, wow, that's so random. I'm like, yeah, that's
man.
random as fuck right there. Anyway. Yeah, so Peacemaker show looks great. Coming out soon. Other things they showed. Black Adam. See, they did this thing that I hate. They did this with Shazam, but we didn't get any teaser with it. This thing that I hate with. It's like behind the scenes where they show you how they're making the shit and.
Oh yeah, I skipped that shit. Like I saw
Me
that
too,
video.
bro.
I was like, oh, I don't want to see behind the scenes. Just give me the damn teaser.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And so I skipped to the end, and I was like, okay, there's something, but
See,
it's literally a teaser.
I watched like 10 to 15 seconds of the behind the scenes show. I'm like, maybe they'll get through it quick. And I'm like, no, they're showing me a lot of shit that I don't need to see. I'm like, get me to the fucking teaser. And I skipped. And then there was a lot of that with DC fandom. So I'm already not liking DC fandom as much as I'm liking the Marvel announcements. Just because I'm like, they don't try to bullshit with you with all this behind the scenes shit. Like, they show you images or they show you a teaser, and that's it. And it's over. Or they tell you who's going to be casted, which is cool.
Usually, like, if they are going to show you behind the scenes shit, they'll show you the teaser and, like, whatever
then,
announcement, and
yeah.
then show you behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Like, that's normally what they would do.
And I'm okay with that. But, you know, like, yeah, it's not quite like that with the DC fan. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes shit, and I don't want to see that shit. I just want to see the movie. Aquaman, no teaser. Behind-the-scenes shit. And like, I skipped it. I don't want to see that shit. Cool shit we did see. If you were to skip the behind-the-scenes shit, Black Adam. It was kind of cool. It was Dwayne Johnson being Black Adam. It looked all right. Looked pretty cool. I didn't tell me anything about the movie, so that's what kind of annoys me, but it looked badass. So I guess that's something.
Okay.
Other things. There was a better trailer for the Suicide Squad video game, Kill the Justice League.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah, we debuted the teaser they showed us, which wasn't any in-game stuff.
Yeah, I
Looked
saw that.
Yeah, it looked fun, but now there's actually some in-game stuff, so maybe we can check that out after this. What other things they showed? Oh yeah, the big one. Well, I feel like there's something before the big one that I'm forgetting. Just a moment. Loading. No, that was it. The last thing was the Batman trailer. Looked pretty fucking sick, bro.
I liked it. It was cool. There's a lot of villains in there.
Yeah. The only thing that annoys me just a little bit is they're all villains we've seen before.
True.
That's a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
But from what we saw in there,
Oh,
Tai Chi, thank
subscribe.
you for continuing.
Thank you.
Um,
Welcome back.
Yeah, the only thing annoying about the Batman is it's all the same people we've seen every fucking time. Penguin, Catwoman, Riddler. But it's fine.
Well, we've seen them each once. No, Catwoman we've seen twice already, huh?
3 times if you count weak-ass Halle Berry.
Okay, yeah.
But, you know, I'm not saying they're bad villains. I actually really like the Colin Farrell Penguin. It made me like, oh, I didn't realize I missed Penguin.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when he got it, he's like, I got you. And then
Yeah.
fucking Batman comes out all scary out of the fire and shit, like, to get him. I'm like, that was dope. I'm like, that's some real Penguin shit. Like, that's his relationship with Batman, you know? Like,
Okay.
He kind of outsmarts him,
Yeah.
and then Batman fucking shows up scary, and Penguin's like, oh, fuck, I fucked up, you know? I like that. I like fucking, what's her name? Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. Looks fucking dope, too, from that teaser. What'd you think?
Wait, who?
Zoe Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Is that who it is?
Yeah, that's Catwoman.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, she looked cool. I was trying to. It took me a while to figure out who she was. But I'm like, oh wait, this is so Catwoman-like territory right now. Like,
and the way
that's
she's like
Catwoman.
talking shit to Batman, but like
Yeah.
kind of being sexy with him and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
This,
yeah.
it's got to be Catwoman, right?
Yeah, so like that. Yeah, that was fine. That was cool. Like, like the whole trailer that I saw looked dope.
Yeah.
I got nothing bad to say about it. I'm just more interested in the world that we're going to be in this time.
Mm-hmm.
My only complaint overall is what it's always been. Like, Is this shit connected to everything else or not? Like, what are you doing? Is this different? Is this separate? Like, what am I dealing with? Should I worry about these other movies? Or I gotta see these?
Another thing I'm going to just try.
That's my only beef ever. But I mean, aside from that, it looked cool.
My only beef is that he had that dope ass bulletproof armor, right? They're shooting, he's walking through it, right?
That was dope.
But why wouldn't anyone aim fucking 1 foot up or 3 inches up?
Because
and just hit
people,
him
you know, in the moment, you just want to fucking, you know, that's a small
not shoot
target.
him in the face. In the
Yeah.
moment, you just want to not shoot him in the face.
You don't know about his mask might be bulletproof too, you know, like
That whole part with the human,
with the mouth right there. Yeah, I mean, you can try, but he's gonna Batman you or something. I don't know.
That's true. He might Batman you.
But yeah,
that's a fair argument.
But they weren't right in his face though, right? That's true.
And it's just something. It's always a problem with a lot of the superhero people with armors and stuff. Not Iron Man, obviously, because he got his whole face covered. But a lot of people that have armored shit and then like
The chest is an easier target. You got those little, you know.
I guess.
That's why headshots are so big in like shooters.
They're hard to make.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, I really liked the fight scenes. It looked pretty sick. I like they're doing cool cinematic shit with it, like the way the camera was turning, or they would go all black and show him beating up that fucker in like an all black silhouette.
I like that with the machine gun going off.
Yeah,
I like that scene.
Like you don't really see shit like that in a Batman movie, like artistic choices. So I like that they're actually getting fun with the way it's being shot. You know,
You didn't think Batman and Robin was artistic or anything like that?
Anyway, the Batman coming next year, March. Anything interesting? Any questions about it?
It's scared off the wizard.
Scared off Doctor Strange, yeah. And he knows magic.
It's true, yeah.
Anything interesting or any questions you had about that trailer? Anything you wanted to know about it? Or like
Mystic 7 Marine says they end with the logo showing. It was nice. I was kind of bothered by it, honestly.
That was weird to me too. I didn't hate it
because it was upside down, and then the lettering came in like, okay, that's cool. But then it just kind of fades that out and then fades in the logo. I was like, that was like a cheap. Like I could have done that.
Because I thought it was gonna come. I imagined it would come right side up, and he'd still be walking even as it came up. You know what I mean? Like something scary like that,
or like something that he did upside down, made the fucking bat like wing symbol, and then that would fade it in. Like that's what I was hoping for. But they kind of just faded. Like I like what they were going for, but I feel like it could have been executed a little bit better. That's what I felt. That kind of bugged me. Thanks for reminding me, Marine. But yeah, it was different for sure. Yeah. They tried. I like that they tried.
That's the whole thing about it. I like that they're trying some cool cinematic, artistic things. Like they don't try that shit with Batman. You know what I mean? Like a Batman movie's a Batman movie. So like I like that they fucked around with it.
I think I can think of the Dark Knight Rises scenes where they did that to you, like the cinematic stuff.
Not shooting him in the face.
Oh, not shooting him in the face.
No, because if you're talking about cinematic shit, it wasn't as artistic as what we were seeing there. They showed him like moving around and us not getting to see him fight and shit. That was kind of cool, but like. That wasn't like this. Like the way they silhouetted shit and shot shit upside down.
The silhouette part, yeah, that's what he's talking about.
What did they do in that? I don't remember anything like that. You might have to send that to me on YouTube. I don't feel like it was done that artfully. It wasn't that dynamic. You know what I mean? It wasn't the same.
The whole same scene that we're talking about too. I got Daredevil vibes from it.
Yeah.
Like the
Daredevil does take a little bit of more of an artistic like liberty with him and like the way they shot it because it's a TV show. I feel like they could get away with it more. But
and Tai Chi got the receipts like, give me a sec.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it isn't done as artfully as that Matt Reeves one was right there. But we'll see. That's my last piece of news. AJ, what you got planned? You have anything else?
Yeah, actually, just real quick, Fossil, Fossil, the people that make watches, they have a Batman series, but I couldn't find the pictures of all the cool shit that I was seeing earlier, and apparently this website don't work. Yeah, this is all they have now, which I think everything else sold out.
Oh shit, those look kind of cool though. I'm kind of sad I didn't get them. I like the blue and gray Batman. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, so like the classic Batman. They got some pins. They got some backpacks, fucking super expensive. Some wallets, some keychains. They have some cool. Like the watches look dope, but I couldn't find. Let me go. Maybe just search it real quick. But that's we're talking about Batman. I was gonna bring it up, but I brought it up. So you're welcome. If anyone wants a new watch or something like that, Fossil.
Yeah, Kugu said he saw Dune and said it was too long. I'm like, bro, it's Dune. It's fucking huge. It's one of the thickest books I've ever seen in my life. You didn't think it was going to be a long movie?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. They said it was going to be 2.5 hours.
No payoff. What do you mean? Anyways, here's that Batman watch. I think this shit looks dope.
That's super sick. That would go dope with my joystick.
But yeah.
That is sick. I like that watch.
This
I
one
kind of
from
want
Fossil,
that.
yeah.
I kind of want that. Oh no, did my mic just fucking
No, it's mine. Mine's been fucking up. I don't know why. randomly, like, oh, that sounds bad. Jeez.
I think it just broke.
Anyway.
It just got bad like a minute ago, so I think it just broke out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but that was like a
No, that's not. Nah, that's not like what
that-
Matt. That's not like what Matt Reeves just did. That's different. That's like flashing lights and using that. Like
Oh.
they had an all black silhouette of him punching the motherfucker with an all white back. Like that's different. Like no, that's not quite what I meant.
Good try though.
Unfocused week though. AJ, what you got?
All right, so eat some more of this mint pocky, you know. Maybe slowly open up these My Hero Academia cards. I don't know. We'll see about that. I mean, work on that website thing I was doing just more, just making it look prettier. I already got all the mechanics working. It took me a while, but I got a lot of that working. I got to go and update all the card information now because I have like just basic information like names and like the card number and stuff like that. But now I got to go add in the DP and the effects and all that. And that's what took me a while to figure out how am I going to display all these effects and all that. So I have an idea. So now I got to go and start putting in all the information so I can complete itself. And then I can go back and count on my cards and make sure I have everything because I know I traded shit recently and I haven't been keeping track of all that. Gotten some new cards. BT5 is not even listed in my database right now, so I got to go and add that and start adding on my BT5 cards. Yeah. I got bad news, guys. So I'm sorry, T. Pulsemon, right? Been looking for this shit, right? It's been like $30 for like a while.
Motherfucker.
Went to $35 like that's stupid. It came down to $25.99.
I told
just
you,
yesterday.
bro.
I'm like, no, it has to drop below that. I'm gonna wait.
I told you, bro.
It's back to $30 today.
No, 30?
It's back to 30.
Not 26, not 28.
No, back to just straight 30.
Jesus, bro, I told you. Just get one. I told you just buy one while it's cheap, and you didn't get one.
Now, a lot of the ones that were like 25 or even lower than that were like also like plus 99 cent shipping. I was like maybe I'll do it if they have more than one and all the shipping counts for all cards.
Oh, and nobody had
and
that.
a lot of them were just like one-offs. I was like, I'm not gonna pay like 99 cents for each shipping.
You know what? When you say that, I understand, but I don't think it's worth the fucking 90 cents you were waiting for it to drop. I was like, bro, just buy one.
No, it's a principle, T. I was waiting for that 99 cents to drop.
Have fun
That's all
playing
I
your
want.
deck without it for a long time.
Nah, I'll wait. It'll drop again.
Will it?
It'll drop.
Remember, as
Have
time
faith.
goes, it gets more limited because it's not
Fuck.
coming out in the
Shut
pack.
up.
I told you. I told you last time.
It got this low, right? It has to drop again for a minute because I heard there was like some big regionals that just happened like a week or two ago, and everyone that participated in that hasn't received their packs yet. And in those packs should be some Pulsemons, which means which means there should be some more Pulsemons in the wild pretty soon.
Now, are you sure those are going to be Pulsemons and not whatever's coming
Or
out
it
of
could be some random
BT6?
shit. No.
BT6 is about to drop.
Yeah, but they wouldn't like give out those yet, right? Because BT6 is not even BT6 even being delayed right now too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I don't think they're receiving that shit.
Well, I mean, are you sure they're not going to be like... I don't mean actual BT6 cards, but I mean the new tournament packs from the BT6 series.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
Okay,
Because
okay.
because the people I was like watching, like they're saying like, yeah, like Pulsemon might drop a little bit still in the future because people haven't received all their stuff yet. So there might be some more coming to the market that might drop the price. So I was kind of waiting on that. That should be happening around this time, but it went up all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck? So
Fuck, man. It must have... You know what the problem is? It probably did well in the tournament, too.
it might have been another tournament that just happened, right? That
Yeah,
could be a
because
thing.
even if there's more, the price would still go up if it did well.
But next time, like I'm not like next time, like I said, if I find at least 3 together, and it's like around 20, I'm gonna go 26 this time because like I'm mad that I didn't go past 25. That apparently because there's a record of listings too that cards that have sold at certain prices, and it did drop to 25 at some point, and someone bought it like right away. So it has gotten that low to exactly where I want it, but I haven't seen it myself yet. Anyways, but I'll keep an eye on that still, and then I don't know, it's whatever comes up. Maybe okay. So I want to play Diablo 2. And I want to try this Nick All-Stars. So there's some things that I want to try to do.
Nick All-Stars I really want to do.
Yeah. There's something else. Oh, and check out Sora. Sora's out, I think, today.
Oh, is he? You want?
Yeah.
We'll put a little smash. If you want.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, just some more Digimon for sure. I'm trying to build that red-yellow control. Like, I'm trying to look at the cards and the options, what I have and all that.
Shit,
so
her time is different. Thank you for coming.
All right. Yeah, we're
Marine.
done anyways, Marine. But thanks for coming by. I forgot you're in Texas.
You're always a friend of Unfocused.
For sure. See you around, Space Cowboy.
What I want for my Unfocused week is next episode. Hopefully next week, if not 2 weeks from now. But hopefully we can play our Oreo Pokemon.
We can do that. I just want to do a quick. It should take like 15 minutes max. You know, to just quickly film it, do this, compare. All right, we're done. Like that's all it should be. Like I'm not trying to look for some big setup or anything like that, or some big introduction. I just want to make a quick like 10, 15-second video.
I mean, we have to have a whole intro, like in the whole.
We can add it in post.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's all post. You're right. That's true. Yeah, I'm down. Like within this next week, I want.
So apparently, a Mew cookie is a rare thing to find in here too. We have 2 packs.
Oh.
Will you sell it? Says Cuckoos. I don't know.
I haven't seen it around since you got it.
I haven't even seen these Oreo packs. All right, yeah, I drop into a Target like once, twice a week or some shit, and I haven't seen them since I found this pack. So.
And which one did you find this at?
Fuck, I don't even know. It might have been Agora.
Damn. If you get a Mew cookie, you might as well sell it. I mean,
I'm gonna eat that shit.
It tastes the
Fuck
same
that.
as all the others. You
I
might
mean-
as well eat the others and sell that shit. It's a cookie.
Get my money back. Shit, no.
That's funny.
I'm gonna see how much you're going for. Anyways, what are you doing for your Unfocused week? read comics.
Dune. Fucking seeing Dune. I'm fucking super hyped about that. What else? I'm gonna be watching Young Justice because they just dropped season 4. That should have been part of my news too. But season 4 of Young Justice, the first 2 episodes are out. Shut the fuck up. No. That's not real. No way.
This one's cracked, trying to go for almost 700.
Shut the fuck up.
It says cracked, LOL.
Yo. This is wild.
This one in a case? They
Bro.
freeze it in glass or some shit? Like,
Well,
or
we got Ziploc
in
bags.
ice?
Now I want to open the packs to see if we got one.
This shit's like in resin. This one's on a fucking pedestal and shit. I like the $2 though. Should I buy it?
Fuck yeah, you resell that shit for 100 at least.
I know, right?
Anyway,
Gotta catch them all. Someone did, huh? Oh, so this
shit.
is what we
Someone
have to
got
work with
Someone
then.
got the full set. No, don't look. You're gonna spoil it.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right. Anyways, anything else?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Dune, Young Justice,
Eternals. Oh, that's next month.
Eternals. Yeah, but if we don't do next week, then we'll be able to talk about Eternals by then, right? So, we'll see. Also,
No, we'll do another show before Eternals.
Okay.
I think the last Wednesday I work is next Wednesday, and I'm free, so we'll be back to weekly next month.
oh, nice. Okay, good. All right, and then more Splatoon, I guess. I'm gonna watch some videos of some other blasters. I kind of want to see what other blasters do, just out of curiosity, you know.
Yeah.
It's not the same watching them by fighting them, because you're usually surprised in Splatoon when you start getting shot. You know what I mean? Like, usually, like, half the time. You know, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, where the fuck did that come from? And then it's too late to notice what they did.
Or you get shot by something like, what the fuck killed me? And he's like, wow, one of those? What the fuck? I hate when that happens. Like,
Worse is getting killed by a blaster that got the fucking perfect shot. You know, the one that kills. Oh, I hate that, bro. Because, like, you didn't get time to get fucking damaged first to realize what's going on. You're just dead. Like,
dead, yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, that's my Focus Week. Thanks for joining us, guys, on 316. We'll see you next week. Or the week after.
The week after, that's right.
Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/Collision28 every Wednesday.
Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/Unfocused Podcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcast. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe.